Hey yo, this might not be safe to play at work or for audiences under a certain age. Viewer discretion is advised. Just the like the process, yeah. The process, she be thinking maybe people will want to see that.
I mean, I thought it was like, honestly, if that would be our intro, like that would be pretty cool.
It's my drink? It's my mic. Yeah. It's the one I like. All right, gang. Adam, scoot in to the right.
All right. You got my headphones.
Here go your headphones. Your headphone cord is this black one.
I don't know, in my head, I just imagine this drink just flying everywhere.
All right, yeah, that's a good idea.
So you're going to put it on the floor by your feet.
But I could put it right here, but it's like...
Well, put it to your right, maybe.
Just chug that hoe. Or pass it to me. Yeah, pass it to me would be the best way.
All right, she said we good.
Okay.
Shit. We got Adam here today.
What up,
Welcome
y'all?
to the Mickey and DC show featuring Adam. Adam, what's your Instagram name just for everybody?
My Instagram name is Mr. Payne43.
Mr. Payne 43.
And it's Payne with the Y-N-E because nobody's last name is spelled P-A-I-N. I hate when people ask me that.
You want to give everybody like a background on you?
Sorry if that's aggressive.
You was like, hey, nigga, don't put the I in my name. I get it.
Pay me. Payne.
Originally I'm from Houston. I met Mickey in college, UNT, Mean Green 2013.
And then we left. But that's another story.
Right. And then I worked in Dallas for a couple years, tech company, and then I went out to Long Beach, got my master's, and then now I'm in LA working at venture capital. So that's the career part of me. Social part of me, like to drink too much, play basketball, hang out with black people mostly, but I still fuck with everybody else too.
Don't you have a best friend that's white?
Yeah. Actually known him since 4th grade, literally.
So you don't have any white friends in LA?
In LA, I mean, my roommates, like, they're pretty cool, even though I just met them, I want to say in October. But not really outside of them two. I just feel like I don't go to a lot of spaces to make that connection. And not that I'm opposed to, I just don't,
White spaces are reserved for white folks in LA.
Actually, one of the dope things I do like about LA is that everybody does mix in together. Like when I go to a lot of events, I'll see black people, white people, Hispanics, Asians, Indians, but all ages too. And then people dress completely like on their own. At some places for sure. So, but some other places it's for surely like very, I want to still segregated. Like it'll be just all black people at an event or all white people at an event. So it's kind of like a mix. It's hard to explain, but that's the best way I can explain it.
So how is it living with roommates that you just met that have a cat?
3 cats actually. 2 cats and a kitten. To be
honest,
honest,
you a cat person?
I mean, I like them because they're independent. Like, dogs, you got to take them out and walk and all that. But cats, you really don't.
So these white people with cats too?
It's 2 white guys and a Hispanic girl and then a black dude. So it's completely LA house. Like one of the dudes who owns the house, he's 36, worked in like med tech. He's already retired twice. He's just kind of bored. Another guy, he's an artist, a painter.
I feel like when people call people artists, that leaves so much to the imagination to me in my life nowadays. Like, what does that nigga do for money since he's an artist?
He DJs is where he makes a lot of his money.
Mm-hmm. So he a DJ.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like whatever your leading money profession is, that's what you gotta like lead with as your career. Shit.
I agree to a big extent, especially being in LA because everybody's an artist. But like knowing him personally, I would say he probably makes half his money DJing, and then the other half he makes doing murals. If I said that right.
Nah,
murals?
Yeah, that one.
Like custom work.
Yeah. He does a lot of custom work for mostly high-end people. But, he says the problem is it's very inconsistent. So he's like, in order when it's down season, shoot, I got a DJ. And honestly, DJing pays a lot more than I thought. So,
yeah, DJs be rich in Houston. I don't know how DJs getting down in LA, but like in Houston, DJing might be like $100,000 profession if you good.
Yeah, for real. I mean, not to like go too far into like how much he makes and all that stuff, but charges like he charges on the low end, and it'd be like $100 to $200 an hour. Like,
yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
And if you could do that, well, if you doing that more than 3 days a week, then like that's the majority of your week. So you a DJ. Right. Like if you DJing 4 days a week and painting 3 days a week, your ass.
And if you're
is
okay
a
with
DJ.
those hours too, like getting out of work at 3 because you gotta wait to pack up, you gotta wait to get paid.
It depends on like where you DJing. I know a lot of people that be DJing during the daytime type shit, and that is the craziest part to me. Like DJing the mall, DJing at the fucking George R. Brown Convention Center,
right? And so that's what I found is the craziest thing. And he explained it to me, and you know it, but you don't really, I guess, acknowledge it until you see somebody working it. Everybody needs a DJ. There's an event, especially Saturday. There's an event every single Saturday. Wedding, like convention, like you was talking about, bars, but then just some pop-up shops, like.
The vibes is always necessary, bro. Like, yeah.
So you saying DJs are in demand right now?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I feel like people are trying to like relive more now after 2020 COVID. So they like trying to go way harder than like what they did in 2020 and 2021.
I can definitely see how my revenge spending bill was like super high this year, where it's like, hey, them years y'all had me locked up, I'm finna go out and splurge just based off of all of that. And we had caught ourselves eating out like 2, 3, 4 times a week, 5 times a week type shit. At fancy restaurants. Like, I don't know if I could die tomorrow and I haven't had that steak over there. But
I mean, I think, there's a balance for sure. Like, everybody knows me knows I'm super into finance and about budgeting and all that stuff. But just like you said, you really could like just pack it up tomorrow. So, definitely invest for your future and all that good stuff. But shoot, also find a way to enjoy it.
Yeah, spend 30% of your shit on fun. You feel me? Like, you gotta have that fun budget right there, or else you just not that guy. You not having fun in your life is like probably gonna kill you.
Yeah, you just be stressed out, and then you're gonna end up bald like me. So.
Oh God, we hadn't even gotten into that part yet.
If you really want to take my podcast to the next level, you'll show your bald head. Turn up all the way.
We're not ready for that.
What made you become a finance guy? Or like what made you really get into financing and budgeting and investing and all that?
To be honest, it was actually a really true decision for somebody that was really immature at the time. I was 17, 18, going to college. Like I had no idea what I wanted to do. My parents are lawyers. They were like, they wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor. It was really my only 2 options. But I didn't really want to do that in the long term. Or I knew if I wanted to change, especially with lawyer, I could. But all I knew is that finance sounded cool and it had to do with money, and I felt like I could help people, but I could use it in my personal life. That was the main reason I decided to do a degree in it. I was like, I can use it in my personal life and I can go into any industry. So finance it is.
I did that with marketing. As like a high schooler going into college, I was fucking around with a whole bunch of opportunities, and I thought marketing was gonna be the one that I just thought was gonna make a lot of money and be cool and I could use for myself. And I still do use it for myself, but I wish I could go back to my younger self and just say, like, nigga, go be a doctor or something real quick. Like, you can learn how to market from the books, and you can learn how to do finance off of YouTube and like from books and shit. Just go get the high paying profession off the rip. That would have been way harder in retrospect.
Which is funny because I used to be like, dang, I wish I would have majored in digital marketing like back then, because it blew up so much. Like, but
nah, if you could go back to 08, 09, I'm a major in tech.
Yeah.
Or I'm a major in like MIS. or I'm gonna just go be an engineer, like straight up, like
just take them 8 years and
yeah,
figure
bro.
it out. Like, what were they learning in those engineering classes? Like, it literally took them like 6, 7, 8 years to graduate. But like now, I'm curious because like, what were y'all really learning?
Them niggas was using the calculator way different than me. I was trying to spell shit on the calculator. They was
boobies.
What I used to see no offense, but for real, I used to see the Asians in the back of my finance classes, and they would be typing their stuff in Chinese or Japanese or whatever culture language it was, but they was cheating on the test, but they wouldn't get caught because
the teacher knows no better.
Right,
like, bro, I would have definitely went back and became like the super brain doctor and just like finances was gonna take care of themselves once you make too much money in a year.
I would have been a gynecologist because I feel like pussy doctors are like really easy. Like they get to like deliver the baby. If you itchy, they just gonna give you a little pill.
I know it smells crazy up in there.
It do. Speaking of smelling crazy, this is off the subject, but I've been wanting to get this off my chest.
Sugaring.
So I went
NYC.
to Sugaring NYC to get a little wax, and when I walked in the room, y'all, like, it smelled like coochie in there, like strong coochie.
Capital K coochie.
Yeah, I've never experienced that. And like the lady kind of like, walked back in like it was nothing, like it was just normal. And I was like, bro, like, is somebody in here still? Like, golly, they ripped her hair off and her stench is still here. And it was just disgusting to me. And Sugaring, light a candle. That's all I got to say. Light a candle.
Dang, not you calling them out, but it's
God.
real.
Ladies, take a shower before you go get a wax. Also, very important. Like, come on, fix that. That's all. I forgot.
Do you remember the first time, like, you for real smelled it? Like,
smell coochie in general or smell stanky coochie?
Yeah, stank.
Because I feel like my first time smelling coochie in general, it was stanky coochie. Like, as a young lad, like I touched some coochie and I smelled my finger because I was curious, right. And my finger smelled like ass, and I was like, "Hey yo, is this how it's going down for my whole life?" Bro. And I went back and told my mama. I said, "Yeah, I finger shorty, but it stank."
You came home with your fingers still stank?
Nah, bro. I went to the restroom immediately. Like, I was fingering her in a public place, and she was like 6 months younger than me, but she was like the mature girl. She had the titties, the ass, all of that. And nah, the shit was funky, bro. And I still be seeing her outside, and and you still look stank.
What did your mom say when you said that?
She was like, "Oh my God, you really was up in there fingering that girl?" I was like, "Oh my God, mama, like, you shaming me about it's natural." Like,
you remember the movies?
It was not the movies. It was at Fuddruckers. It was up the street from the movies.
What?
That's why Fuddruckers stink to you already.
It's a nasty place to me if you look in it. Like, we was at like fuck. We was at like a school meeting. You know how the school fundraisers, you used to go to Fuddruckers, and for every 50 cents of the food shit would go to the school or whatever. School was having like a meeting up there, the fundraiser. I pulled up. Shorty was vibing with me. I was vibing with Shorty. She hopped up in the booth. She had on a little skirt, the easy access. I was touchy-feely, and she let a nigga touch and feel. And then when I pulled my finger back from that wet, I was like, God damn, that shit stank. Like, it's funky up in there.
Yo, my first experience was probably just as bad, if not worse.
She was definitely like a white back to front type of girl. Like, I don't know, that shit smell like boo boo.
I mean, I think you just, they young. They just don't know yet.
They just don't know yet.
They don't have older sisters to like get on them for real.
But she had an older vibe and an older attitude, so she was acting like her shit didn't stink. And let me tell you,
I was in the back of a movie theater, typical, right? And I'm actually playing wingman. I barely know this girl. I just know her because we went to the same school.
Ooh, wingman used to go hard.
And so I'm really just like I said, just trying to distract this girl just so my homeboy can really talk to this other girl.
Not distract her by touching her pussy.
I mean, no, she volunteered it, okay? Like, we're just sitting in the movie theater. She takes my hand, and then, but the worst part, bro, she literally opened her pants, and it was like a whiff.
Like, to give her some leeway, back then, you go to the movies like at the end of the night. So she had walked around on that pussy like all day. Like that was some young lady, not experienced, stepped on. Like that shit wasn't popping like that.
I still did it after you smelled it, or you was like, oh, nah, I'm good.
I mean, my head was definitely over here. Like I was like this. Cause I didn't want to.
You was scared of the stinky pussy?
I was very scared. Yeah.
I went straight to. You smell like.
I think right now.
That
oh my God.
traumatized me. I was like, dang, is that what I have to deal with for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
You was thinking about being gay?
I wouldn't say I was thinking about it, but I was
Said,
just
I'm
like,
never doing that again.
but I was like, woo, I could slow down on trying to, get to whatever. That's all I was thinking about.
You used to be the wing girl?
Yeah.
But you was hard to get, or you was like chilling?
No, I was chilling. I was just the fun wing girl.
You was popping that coochie open?
No,
you
it was not
unzipping that
popping.
thing?
No, it was not unzipping nothing.
Hey man, look.
I tell you, but no.
I was hard to like. I was having troubles like really being a good wingman until like I really popped that shit, and then I never was the wingman again.
Why not?
I need wingmen. Like I'm not. Nah, we going to my too deep, and everybody else is a +1.
Well, now that you married, you got to be the wingman.
No, I don't. I don't gotta be shit. I be up there with my wife. Niggas be like, come, hey, pull up. It's some hoes here. It be me and my gal walk through.
And then the hoes just all come talk to us anyway.
Yeah, nigga, we the wing team.
Facts.
Yo, that's actually a good team. Maybe I might have to start using
Yeah, bro, cause like that second girl don't gotta feel pressure to talk to your ugly, ashy friend. A lot of my friends is like not just top candidates. So is that harsh?
A little bit.
Is that harsh?
Yeah.
We
So-
17 minutes in, so let me just, whoever has stopped listening to us has stopped listening. But if you still here, so recently we had a podcast, the last podcast, and I got an unfollow from the last podcast because Shorty said Hims is lying.
Shorty said, let's be real. She didn't watch but 1 minute of the podcast.
So she was never gonna be.
She
able to
said
go
this
through.
nigga don't hold hands. That was his whole ex-girlfriend. Of course he held your hand. He was talking about first dates.
Talking about the hoes.
She just wanted to unfollow you because she is spiteful. The true topic underneath the topic is that women hate seeing niggas happy.
And women hate women.
I will say I have had that conversation recently, especially about like black women in general, but I will say all women. I feel like it's a competition of like all the time that like, hey, married women versus single women, career women versus women that stay at home.
No, we know women hate women already. That's one side of it. But women also hate men too. Like women just natural haters. Like we can say people is haters, but no, women got it like extra tough. Why would she unfollow you? Because she seen her ex that she met you through. Like,
Facts. Like you should have been just unfollowing me because we was still hanging out.
I knew him before you. Like
Dang. Yeah, that's kind of tough. I mean, I guess maybe that was the breaking point, That's the best I could give for her defense.
some people have very stupid breaking points. We can say that like honestly and thoroughly. That was a dumb unfollow.
But like she's still gonna be creeping on my page.
And she's gonna go listen to the whole episode because she want to see if she was mentioned.
Facts.
And she's not gonna get mentioned to this episode. And this is your mention right here. Nobody talks about you. Like we literally don't be tripping about you. And for you to be tripping about him is like, of course you're gonna see him on my page. That's my partner. Like
Before you.
yes, the precedent. Everybody. That's like somebody saying, "Damn, you look like your daddy." Like, who I'm supposed to look like, nigga? He like, yeah.
Well, hopefully she'll move on after this. Maybe she won't go back to your
No,
page.
come back, watch the show. Just don't be an asshole about it. Like,
Yeah, put your feelings out. Like, put your feelings to the side, watch the episode, and just be in the background like that nigga.
or hop in the comments and call him a liar. Don't come to the DMs.
Don't come to me.
Speak that shit with your chest. You want to come on the show next time and talk crazy about him? Let's do that. Can we schedule that?
Facts.
Matter of fact, I'll take all that talking shit I was saying back. Like, buddy, come and be on the podcast.
Facts.
We want to
Pull
hear
up.
your side of the story.
And the other shorty too that got mad too. She can come too. We gonna just have the whole episode.
Ooh.
Oh, so what y'all gonna do? Y'all just gonna line up all y'all haters?
No, not our haters. Gang haters.
Gang got haters. They got
Gang.
some women that just don't like them. They don't like to see them happy.
Nah,
so
they came on here and they talked crazy, and
now they need to just be able
Shorty
to.
gotta speak her side.
Yeah.
Unless y'all gonna be
I think that's fair. I
a
feel like that's-
dedicated
that is
C
fair.
mic. You gotta be a dedicated C mic unless you want your shorty to come up here and get her shit off on you.
Well, when it's time to speak, though, not everybody is willing to step up to the mic. So.
Let's talk about your shorties, Adam.
Oh man, I'm very single right now.
You in between shorties?
Nah, I think I needed a break from dating personally.
Had a crazy 2022. You was too vibed out,
People was
vibing
trying
with
to
too
marry you and
minis.
shit.
Nah, I just think that the expectations on men are high, and they should be, right? Like I feel like you have a certain responsibility as a man to take care of, provide for, right, in a way that makes sense. But like right now, it's just like, hey, like if I text you or we text like, bro, I'm not taking you to Jamaica tomorrow. Like that's just my whole thing. Like this meme, that whole.
How much is Jamaica tomorrow
like
though?
Too much for my birthday.
What about Denver?
Denver is definitely the cheap.
Denver is affordable. I can take you to the Jamaica of the Midwest.
It's just gonna be cold. Bring some jackets. Don't bring that too.
That's like a $90 flight. Like you wouldn't buy shorty a $90 flight?
No, I'm not.
That's crazy.
You maybe like 3-4 years ago, would you have fallen into that?
Your finance is kicking too hard right now. Like,
Nah, I just think that like if you want a man that's financially responsible or whatever, because that's what you want, right? You want a guy that's gonna be there and gonna be mature about the situation, all that stuff. Then it's not financially be responsible for me to just buy girls that I'm dating casually a flight to Denver. I don't know you like that. Like we have to be like in it.
I can't relate.
And
Nope.
and even when I'm in it, you better be working too.
Okay, you could be working too, but I'll buy you that flight to. I said it was $90. Like, let's say, okay, first of all, if you want to go to Denver by yourself, it's $90 for the flight. Your hotel costs one price, and your gas and your car costs one price. All right. Adding her to it is just an extra $90. It's like buying an extra bag or something.
Right. Well, I ain't going by myself. Let's start with that.
So, like, okay, bring shorty with you.
All right. Well, is Shorty gonna pay for something?
Yeah, while she out there, she'll buy a drink and you'll buy a
You gotta
drink.
go
and
pay
she-
to get her sugaring from Sugar in NYC.
Oh,
That's
Nikki said that $90 mean you busting down.
Look, Gerald actually had a quote on Twitter that I posted on my page and got like one of the most views that I've ever gotten. And it was just saying that like, I don't mind taking you out on a date, but then you're not about to sit here and go to work. You need to go to home, sit in some Gucci and gold, because you're not about to have $100,000 in discretionary income because I'm sitting here paying for everything.
Oh, I know who you was talking about too. That's funny.
That's crazy. And then whoever Gerald was talking about, y'all could come sit on this couch.
That's all I'm saying is that nowadays all the women work and make a good amount of living too. So I just need you to contribute the same way I saw my mom contribute.
But we're not talking about a woman contributing to your household. We talk about the casual girl that we just met this weekend. Can she like ride to Austin this weekend if you going to
Austin?
a festival?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know you that well. Me personally, like now I'm stuck here with you.
Tough crowd. Adam gonna say I don't like you 2 hours in.
Exactly.
Why?
Why? Because
Let her little annoying ass vibe out. Like she might come through in the clutch. A lot of my homies talk to the girls that they barely like, and they take them out for Christmas to Las Vegas.
Oh,
I'm not clipping that. I cannot clip that. That's funny.
I don't think I push record on that one.
All right, for sure. Y'all keep talking.
Just a small break. We'll wait till you come back.
I gotta talk about this Vegas thing. 'Cause, oh my goodness.
want another drink too. I feel like I was getting loose. I was just.
As soon as we get to maybe a 35-minute, we could take a break.
Okay, so yeah, the homie was having issues with his girl, and he decided to like block her on everything.
What?
Yup. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm done with her, bro.
Fuck this hoe." Basically.
Fuck this hoe, bro. Unfollow that hoe, bro. I can't fuck with that hoe no more. Nobody should fuck with that hoe no more." And then I think that was like Monday. And then he flew out of town on Thursday.
With her. To Vegas.
And his whole family. He had probably already bought the ticket.
Yeah.
While they was on bad terms. And then like
I would have just kept her blocked until like I got back from Vegas. But like I would have been like, I'm
she would have
enjoying
showed
my
up
family.
with her boarding pass. Like,
Nah, if I
I'm
bought
here.
that ticket, you going. We can be mad at each
Oh,
other.
we finna fake it?
that's crazy.
You going. I don't care if we broke
You gotta
it up.
take couple pictures that don't even like each other?
I would definitely be mad there by myself. Like, I bought this fucking ticket. I bought this space. I could have went and stayed with gang. I could have stayed with family. But no, I don't want to be there mad at you. Hell no.
Nah, I already spent the money. You need to. You better enjoy something.
It's strict in this bitch.
For real.
Okay, come on. Elaborate. So you won't buy the ticket for the girl that you just met that you think is a cool vibe, but you will make the girl that's not cool with you still ride because you had already bought her ticket.
I mean, if it sounds like you and your homie, that dude has been with her for a long time, right? Or
COVID
bit.
relationship.
like, you know.
It's a COVID relationship, actually. So yeah, a year and a half, 2.
All right.
In COVID years, it'd be like 10 in one. So.
Nah, but those relationships were built on lies. Like, you did not know that person. That was the inside them.
Oh, I thought it was the opposite. So you really know that person? Cause that's
Hell
all you
no,
do
they
is-
didn't have no other choice but you. They thought
Everything
they
was
was gonna
closed.
kill. They thought they was gonna die if they went and talked to somebody else. So they just settled down with you. But once the ban was lifted, niggas was in each other's face all over again, and that could create problems to a COVID relationship.
I mean, I feel like in that particular case, they've already probably been mad at each other and had to stay together anyway. So we just gonna make it one more weekend. Now that I'm already paid for this.
But that's how it keeps going though. Like
It'd be one more weekend.
one more weekend, 12 more months. Like,
You know, when you go to the gym,
you're gonna end up mad 20 years down the line. Like, bro, I really hate this person, but we got all
For
these
another
kids
year.
and
Right.
bills together and
So,
shit. That
oh,
shit
well.
crazy.
That's what happens a lot in LA is that people start to move in together sooner than they should. I feel like personally because you know the rent's so high. My rent is $3,000 a month or whatever. Shoot, how much easier is it if I just split it with somebody I spend time with already?
That I kind of hate.
But she gonna have her $1,500 every month.
One of the first girls that I literally met out there, I was at a homeboy's baby shower or whatever. One of the first girls I met, she was talking about like yeah, getting to know each other, blah blah blah. And then she was like, yeah, I live not too far from here. I have a roommate, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then she was like, oh, it's my ex-boyfriend. And I was like,
Her roommate is her old nigga.
right. And I was over here like, oh, so you moving soon?
Cause that lease ain't up.
And she no, yeah, that's exactly.
She was
what
like,
said.
not till I get another
No.
boyfriend.
Is you trying to go have on these bills or no?
Yeah,
Look.
exactly. Another 6 months. Nah.
She said, no, I need another. He need a girlfriend or I need a boyfriend before one of us can move out.
Relationships in LA are so different
Yeah.
because like it's so expensive out there and not everybody has it, I guess. So you really got to depend on the next person.
That's not a relationship though. That's
That's
just
a
dependency.
relationship. I mean, it's a relationship.
It's
though.
it's definitely it's probably a situationship. Like people like all around everywhere talk about situationships. They really exist in LA because it's like everything's expensive and the traffic is heavy. There's events every day and people are half naked, dressed all the time. So why am I gonna actually be in a real relationship or whatever? It's just
half
like,
naked.
yeah, I mean, there's the beach. Everything is
hot.
outside. It's hiking. It's hot. Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
Like people always outside and ain't got no clothes on.
So do you have to have a girlfriend that's fit?
I mean, me personally, yeah.
You got to be able to hike all the way up and she can't pass out. That's the requirement to date Adam.
What
I
if she
mean, I
have
don't
like
know.
a ugly run? Like she fit, but she run like in a weird motion.
I mean, my laugh is probably pretty ugly, so she could
You
have
gonna
an
take
ugly
it?
run, right? You know, I guess. I mean, I just say it's a requirement because being fit isn't necessarily just about looking good. It's really about your health. Like, I feel like, and this is no offense to anybody, but it's just my opinion, that like when you're overweight, it's kind of selfish, because if that's the case, then it's like you could end up in the hospital tomorrow. You can end up with all sort of bills and stuff like that, you know, especially if you're in a relationship, you got to keep yourself healthy.
I feel you, but like, what if somebody else want to be in a relationship with you, and you dating fat people just means they die off, and then you get a chance for other people? Get somebody else a chance.
I mean, this one person literally said she was like, the worst thing a single woman could be is fat. And she's like, that's the worst thing a single woman.
I think for LA standards, but in Texas standards, like the thick women out here be getting chose.
Well, there's a difference between.
Have you seen Joe Budden? Have you seen Joe Budden girlfriend? Like,
she not fat. She 200, but she not fat.
But she not skinny.
She got titties and ass.
Yeah.
She don't got like.
She hefty.
She's cute and she cute.
There's a difference between thick and
fat.
She
though. Texas big. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like.
You think she can hike up that hill in California though?
Nah, but I don't think Joe Budden is asking her to do that.
I don't think Joe Budden trying to hike up that hill.
Right.
If you got a girl with all that ass and all them titties, you're not trying to hike with her. You're trying to cuddle. Like, you don't care.
That's cuddle material.
Yeah.
Right.
You only want skinny bitches to hike. Like, I guess. I could understand like the appeal of skinny girls, but at the same time, like, unhealthy could be skinny too. Like, it's a bunch of unhealthy, drunk, toxic bitches. Like, and
I do agree with that.
Yeah,
they don't be eating for they drink.
No, that's why when I come home, I always gain 5 pounds, because the food out there is so healthy and not good.
Yeah, and nobody, like, it's only fast food really. Like, nobody eating at restaurants. Nobody. Of course, you gotta be a finance person in LA. Like, you one fuck up away from being
on Skid Row
back to Oklahoma or wherever you from.
I've been trying to do the math, and I just wonder how people like that work at, like, you know, Trader Joe's or whatever. Like, how are you making it?
They still stay at home with 6 people, maybe.
That is like crazy. Like, I'm at home for like 2 weeks, and I love my family, and I'm sure every young person feels like this. But you're like, dog, I need my own space. Like, I can't live like
you
that.
Love your family. Can't relate. There's
Do you have
couple of
family
these
beef?
people that can.
Yeah, family. Do you have family beef currently?
Yep. It's
Do you
up
have
for y'all
family
too.
beef?
I don't have family beef. I just feel like I'm at the age I'm starting to, like, all right, I gotta help take care of
The family is beefing, but you don't feel like you're a part of it.
Yeah, nah, definitely not.
Nah, the family is beefing, and y'all got my mama fucked up.
What happened?
Nah, bro, it's just like, I don't know, bro. Life is crazy, and people are cocky and rude, and they don't take care of each other, and they not kind to each other.
They don't know how to communicate.
And they're bossy. They all want you to be something that you're not trying to be. You feel me? So it's like, yo, if we all come up in here and be respectful of everybody's boundaries, then we could all have good times and we talk to each other nice. But, you know, we black. It just don't happen that way. And we just be stepping on people's toes, not giving a fuck where we live.
Not knowing how to talk to people.
Pussy.
I mean, when your family has been torn apart for generations, like,
I don't think generation. Well,
it don't gotta be torn apart from generations.
Nah, it don't be generations. It be like small spats that people just never hash out, and then that whole just like continues and continues and continues.
From what I've heard, my great grandma is a very mean lady, and the women in succession have all fell in line to be mean as hell.
I mean, you be mean as hell too if you couldn't drink water where you wanted to drink water, you know?
Nah, she was mixed with white. She was light skinned. She was a landowner. Yeah, she was just mean as fuck.
But she's still alive and she really mean. So like mean people literally live forever.
Facts. And that's why it's up for you niggas.
She's still alive.
I'm not faking nice with nobody. I'm not like raising my blood pressure at all. It's up for all of the people that I hate.
Like these times is like the super holiday times where you have to like really remember your family members' names and like how to talk to them and like having to see them. And I am tired. Like, can we check back in Easter? Like, I'm so tired. Like, I love family to death, but like, golly, I'm tired of seeing them.
Yeah, people are exhausting, especially with they fucked up ways and like how they.
Oh, see,
just
y'all
act.
live here, so y'all get to interact with it a lot more than I do.
It would be the same thing for people that didn't live here. You know, like if you far away from your family and you call back in on your family, they'll be like, man, motherfucking Uncle Cha-Cha had tripped out and smacked some. Like, my family is crazy in all parts of the country, even the parts of the country that I'm not checking in on. And from now on, I'm not checking in on people because fuck. Like, I got my own craziness going on.
Yeah,
so,
it is a lot to go on. I mean, like, certain people, like, we feel bad, like, when we're out there, you know, trying to make our life and do our things. It's like, dang, like, family's back home and they might need help or whatever, and I'm out here just living my life. So there is, like, a certain kind of push-pull against it. I mean, I get what you said. Like, what I've done, like I said, for me, is at this age is where I'm trying to, like, help my family, especially my parents. So it's like one Sunday a month, do we go in and we just do like a Zoom check-in, and I have like a list of things like, hey, we need to like tackle this and this or whatever, just so I can make sure like y'all on the right track.
So you babysitting.
I mean,
you the therapist now.
I think a bit more like if you talk about it like a business, it's just, all right, I'm CEO now, and like, you know, y'all on the board.
I don't want to be CEO of no more adults. Like, I gotta go start my own family if I'm gonna be CEO.
And you should, yeah.
But also, while I'm being CEO over here, like, if y'all niggas fuck with my mama, it's up for y'all. Like,
and that's how I feel like you should feel about your mom. I just think that like we're at the age where it's like, all right, now you got your kids that you got to take care of if you have kids, or your wife, husband, because y'all taking care of each other. And then now it's like, all right, your parents get a little older. You gotta, like you said, you gotta defend your mama. Bro, fuck that.
Yeah, auntie.
You know, maybe it shouldn't be against family, but if it is, we gotta hash it out.
Nah, you know, honestly, and I'm gonna be transparent. It's just like when it's smoke, it's fire.
Yeah.
And people gotta like either fan the fire or they try to like stop the shit from going down. And people that fan the fire are usually the people that like, you know, they be extra'd out. Don't be extra'd out, bro. Yeah. We family. We supposed to like be trying to put out all the fires and keep it all, you know, copacetic. And if somebody is like flaring shit up, it could get tense.
So while my sister walked in Christmas yesterday and walked out because she didn't want to fan the fire, she just wanted to remove
She ain't
herself.
try to put that shit out at all. If we gonna keep it funky, let's keep it all the way funky.
My sister saw me at Christmas and said, "Oh, I'm out. Get somebody else to do it."
Yeah, like very weird energy. Like, but you know, when it's her chance to try to like get something done, she's gonna like pop out and say, yo, I think we just need to mend this. And it's like, nigga, I just seen you a couple days ago. You walked straight past me like I didn't exist. Yeah. You ain't try to put nothing out. You ain't try to extend a hand. But all of a sudden, you know,
it's on everybody else's time.
You become the bad person when you become like real about the shit.
Yeah.
They call you confrontational and shit. You know?
It's like, nah, I try to tell your ass.
Nah, like I just seen it like y'all seen it. Yeah. We all just was up in the room. You walked past me. You walked past everybody. You chopped it up with who you cared about.
And then you dipped.
Yeah.
You could have FaceTime.
That's
for that.
the rough part, too. You can't choose your family. I wish people would understand that more.
You can, though.
Or like,
because next time I see that motherfucker, we not family no more. Like, it's up for you. Auntie.
But you know what I mean? Like, you stuck with this person for life. You might as well work that shit
You're
out.
not, though.
And I'm not talking about, I know, but I'm just saying then if you're not now, your family gets ostracized. It starts breaking apart. Now we, you know.
Then you got to start your own.
Right.
So I always applaud my mama on like she's kind of been like ostracized a little bit from her family just because she's a little different, you know, not like different like she off, but she just like got a beat of her own drum. Yeah. So my mom like has her own family of friends. Yeah. And like they come over for the holidays just how we came over and sit on the couch and we talk, and we may never see these people ever again in our life, but like she's created her own community of friends like family just because her family has kind of pushed her to the side. Yeah, so like
community instead of family, because
instead of the same last name, same genes, she kind of like has people that she has similar interests with, or like maybe like provoke her different ways than like a family could. So she has like a really good close set of friends, just period.
That's dope. Nah, I do love that. I just hate that we like people have to do that. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be that.
Humans want community.
It's actually a good thing. It's like a survival skill. Like, yo, maybe I was ostracized from my family this year because of my views or my opinions. And I'm standing on my views and my opinions. So now I have to go find my own community instead of withering out in the cold like some, you know, like, I don't know, back in the days, they probably used to like send you away from the village and your ass get like ate up by a bear or something. Like, no, nigga, it's a village right next to this. I'm not going to miss nobody. I'm not going to miss no meals. You know, it's the same thing with you moving out of town. Like, you got to find a new community of people, even if it's all in your same apartment. Like, that's the vibes. That's how it's going to go. Yeah. If you would have stayed back at home, you could have kicked it with all the cats and all the white people and all the Hispanic people and all the LA people that you met over time. But it's like, I ain't finna be out here sad. Yeah. I ain't finna pity myself because y'all don't fuck with me. Like, fuck y'all niggas. Like, I'm a survivor.
Yeah, nah, you said make your own family. I think that's real
facts.
Dope, for sure.
Your own tribe.
Yeah.
Shout out to my tribe. Hey. Y'all know who y'all are.
And them people that tried to kick me out y'all tribe, y'all know who y'all is too.
We taking a break?
Yeah, we taking a break.
Come on, let's go.
All right, y'all, we finna take a break. This is Adam, Mickey, and DC with the Mickey and DC show.
Boom.
Yeah.
I need a nickname.
And we're back.
Hey, that's kind of loud.
What a great break. If you're just tuning in, hey, how you doing? This is Mickey from the Mickey and DC show. I'm here with Break It Down DC, and I'm here with Mr. Payne, aka Adam in DC.
Hey, I guess that's gonna be my nickname.
What is it?
You said Mr. Payne.
That's your Twitter
my
name.
God. You made that name up for yourself. You have to be given a nickname.
Do you remember your old name? Your old
Yes, I remember all of them.
What was your AIM screen name?
Who?
AIM.
Yeah. I never had an AIM.
Wow, you called it an AIM.
Oh, my bad.
You like right there in the middle of, I don't know if you a old head or a young nigga. Like AIM.
What was yours?
I ain't had no AIM. I don't think.
I don't think I had AIM. I was on like black people stuff.
My shit was always like D Smith. Da 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 da. You know, like quick, easy.
I was like, mine was Lil Yellow 09, because like I was in middle school or like a freshman, and I already knew I was gonna graduate high school in 09, so I just rolled with it.
I know one of my shits was like my password to everything now, so I can't really
disclose that.
I'm definitely not using Lil Yellow 09 as my password for anything.
Like if Lil Yellow 09 with a like a $sign somewhere was up in there, nobody would be guessing that shit right now.
I mean, that's true. That's nothing to do with anything.
It has like, bro, but you will remember it forever.
That's my password. My password is something random. Like I've been using like some cookies or some shit.
Did you just say okay? Hackers,
let's guess. What's his cookie password?
It ain't cookies, but
nigga said Ferrero Rocher 12.
How did you know?
Shit. So yeah, how's it going, guys?
So I've been playing bartender. My first drink. How do you think my first drink was, Adam?
Nah, it was definitely good. It was a little on the soft side, but
DC said it was pussy. So
I wasn't gonna call
him.
it pussy on camera. I was gonna say we've been drinking dainty drink. It was dainty.
It was just a little intro drink. You know?
I feel like if I had like a nice margarita, it
was soft.
a nice daiquiri glass, some kind of glass, it would have felt like y'all paid $13 for it.
Shit, probably.
$13 is like regulation for drinks nowadays, and I'm hating.
My shit is 18 to 20.
That is wild. Before COVID, it was like $8.
Espresso martini.
You drinking like top shelf?
No, that's just regular, like a freaking cherry apple sour or some shit.
A cherry apple sour.
That's vodka?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
You be drinking vodka in LA?
Yeah.
Why not? Oh, yeah, you definitely not in Texas no more because we drink tequila.
I drink that too. I hate telling people. They be like, well, what do you like to drink? And I just be like, whatever's in front of me.
Well, like vodka to me is like a white woman drink. Like just a single white mom or like a married mom with many kids.
Can I get a ranch water?
With vodka?
I was fucking them ranch waters up for a little bit, and then I realized them houses was trash. It tastes like beer.
This girl told me vodka water because she said it's 0 calories.
Topo Chico.
I like ranch water with tequila.
Trash.
But like everything else is literally so nasty.
It tastes like
all alcohol is disgusting. That's why I say just give me whatever's in front of me.
Not that first drink.
My first drink was great.
But it ain't taste like it had no alcohol.
And that's why it was great.
Yeah, it was very Kool-Aid-esque.
Exactly.
You had a Kool-Aid vibe to the shit you had going
Even this
on.
one. What's this one? What's this one?
That drink. Oh, so then my second drink
I
was
didn't even get to try
Crown. It's over there.
Crown and Coke?
No, yeah, Crown Vanilla and Coke.
Oh, vanilla. That's what it is. Kind of awesome.
Yeah.
I had a coffee with Kahlua.
Yeah. We had a fall blend coffee with pumpkin spice creamer and Kahlua.
Y'all definitely could do some bartending stuff. Because remember, you made I still been talking about that drink.
Gosh,
That
I
juicy pussy.
Let's
go.
It's Adam's
Shout out to the
favorite drink.
tipsy bartender. It's actually a like a revolution on Twitter right now where niggas is anti the tipsy bartender because he's just been doing crazy shit lately.
He's bored. He's been doing so much already.
He took a cake and put it in a blender and started adding like liquor to it.
Okay, see.
Yeah, he do a lot.
Take it too far, bro. Why do they got to do that?
But he's the creator, or that was the website for the Juicy Pussy that inspired the Juicy Pussy.
How many Juicy Pussies have you made since then?
No, I haven't made them. I don't see. That's what I'm saying. I need y'all to be.
No, you just type in tipsy bartender Juicy Pussy and then boom,
I
it pop
tried.
up.
I'm not gonna lie, I did try, and it wasn't.
I feel like you definitely told me like you tried. Adam had texted me. He was like, "Yo, I'm at the store. Can you ask DC what the name of that drink was?"
Hey, yo, how I make the pussy juicy?
That's literally what I said, and I was like,
"How I make the bitch wet?"
And it wasn't good. It wasn't wet, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just wait until I get back.
It smelled like your finger at the beginning of part 1.
God, that never have to go through that
Oh
again.
my god, good callback.
Come on, young ladies, just keep it clean. That's all we asking for.
Dog, what's the
Sugaring NYC part 1.
Ew.
What's the best what?
What's the best like inappropriately named drink besides the Juicy Pussy? They got the buttery nipple. They got the sex on the beach.
Sex on the beach. That hell goes hard though.
They got the
what's in Jamaica? Rum punch. That's not inappropriate, but it's tight. It's good.
Jamaican me crazy.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I feel like those are the main, but I know it's probably some.
I feel like them was the first shits I was trying to order. Like, hey, I've been
some
hearing about
buttery
these drinks.
nipples?
Yeah.
Y'all been to Jamaica yet?
Nah, I haven't been out the country besides Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
I fuck with Mexico.
Where'd you go?
The trap. Yeah.
Border?
We walked right through the border, got some, medicine. I would just say the border is a interesting place to go. It's a lot of kids begging for food.
Yeah.
Like
It's got to. I feel like a lot of people travel to other countries and they like let the country like give them the experience instead of them experiencing the country. So like I don't know. I like traveling, but like I have to actually experience some shit. I can't just be at the resort.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, they rather be at the resort. But I don't know.
I mean, it's just safe to be at the resort, But if you got like a good guide, like I went to Panama or whatever, but I went to Panama with the group, and the girl who was leading the group, her dad, she's Panamanian. Her dad was from there, so it's easy to like navigate. I feel like when people go to like Jamaica or Mexico, or wherever these places are, when they try and get off the resort, it's uncomfortable because you like, ooh, like some shit.
Damn, I had looked like them, so I had got away.
Yeah, facts. I'm very light skinned and cute. I feel like, hey, Dom, take me to Belize. We was talking last night about going to Trinidad, Belize. What was the third place? Man, I'm gonna use the passport. I got the passport.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Another one. Oh, it was Zulu Ball, which is not out of the country. It's really New Orleans.
I don't know why she said Zulu Ball.
Nah. We got to get you on an island.
Barbados, all that shit.
What do you get from that though? Like, what do you actually get from traveling and being on an island?
Yeah, I mean,
I get cool pictures, but like, I mean, I could have photoshopped myself into anything.
Nah, but there's, that's the thing with our stuff. You can see anywhere. If I Google Trinidad, if I Google Singapore, but there's nothing like actually experiencing it. No matter how much you try and like take a picture, take a video, live through something else, it feels different.
I just made it to the lower middle class, and that feels different. Like, I can't really think about going out the country yet, bro. Like, I have friends that make a lot of money, and they have terrible finance decisions, but they can make it next month, so it don't matter. Or they like live with their parents or something crazy like that. But like, I've been poor for a very long time in my 20s. So like, now that I got the money, it's like I'm not going out the country just yet. But I think next year I could do it.
Yeah,
like
you should do it.
Like 20.
You gotta take him.
I don't know.
She's rich. Like. Japan.
I've experienced it at a young age. So like now looking back at my older age, because I did it when I was like 17 and younger, like 15, 14 in Mexico, like really, really in Mexico, dirt roads, sleeping outside, like crazy, using the restroom outside, all of that. So now I look back at it and I be like, I mean, these people are going to resorts. Like, of course it's going to be fun. It's safe. Like, you can go to a beach wherever, but like, I don't know. It's just all hype to me.
I mean, it ain't got to be a resort shoot. Go to Spain. Go to France. You know what I'm saying?
White people. White people.
Then go to Africa.
Too many black people.
Where's the middle ground at? Too many black people.
The middle ground is Atlanta. And I was really thinking like, hey, Miami? Atlanta 2023? And Miami is too hood for me too, bro. I've been in Miami in the trenches with gang, and like, it was fun, but also I was like, I'm not listening to Young Jeezy in the strip club in my 30s, bro. I'm not doing that shit no more, bro.
Or South Dallas Swag or any of those songs.
Bro. I gotta grow up. I did that shit from the time I was 16 to the time I was today, like last week. and I'm tired, bro. I'm sick of it.
Well, you had the rap career. You had to do it.
Okay, that was the best part of it. When I had the rap career, they was in the club singing my shit. So of course I want y'all to sing my shit, but when it's my leisure time, I'm also in a studio. A lot of people don't understand that about a rapper. Like, that nigga is not a clubber. He is a fucking studio rat. Yeah. Like, he takes photo shoots.
A good one anyway.
He's a fucking poet. Like, this guy is not.
We being honest.
He's not who you think he is, bro. Like,
I don't know. On a notepad.
And he's struggling financially. Like, he is like, how do I make cat rhyme with all of that or some shit, and how do I make it sound hip? So it's like the idea of it, it's really like insecure. There's a lot of insecurities. There's a lot of late nights alone with your insecurities and a fucking microphone.
Damn, that sounds tough.
That shit is so tough, bro, because none of your shit hit yet.
Yeah.
Like, you want that shit to hit too. If you have your shit could hit with 1,000 people, and you like, but why don't I have 10 million, 100 million,
never enough.
1 billion people?
Even
like,
1,000 people is a lot, to be honest.
Nah,
it's not. Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, you have to imagine 1,000 people in the room at one time when you think about these numbers.
So I put out an Instagram clip today, and it reached 2,000 accounts, 3,000 accounts. That is not shit.
I know, it's crazy to think. That's what you said. It's a hard job.
Like, bro,
I gotta make hundreds of thousands of people.
How many people can fit in Toyota Center?
But how much did you pay for them 1,000 people to come to your shit? When we talking about price per clicks and all this kind of shit, you getting paid off popularity. You're not getting booked for none of these shows. You're not, like, bro.
They just think you look cute.
Literally. And if you don't look cute, they like, hey, bro, why
Like
your
the worst
stomach
job
big
ever.
or something?
Criticize.
Yeah, bro. It's putting yourself up to scrutiny
Basically.
for free.
Oof.
But just how you walked in here, you was like, you got to be prepared just to be hated on.
Yeah, if you gonna be on the internet, period, you ain't even got to be famous no more these days. You got a YouTube clip with 10,000 views, and somebody in the comments got something negative to say.
Bro, it's this fat kid that follows me that be talking shit about me all the time on the PlayStation Network. This nigga's a dickhead, bro. Okay. I go to his page. This nigga be getting like 50 views on his clips of him playing. I'm like, you cannot talk shit about me, bro. Like, my whole existence is shitting on your life, and you ugly, but somehow still, like, you got an opinion because this nigga got an Instagram account and a PlayStation account. Youngin.
Let's tag him.
Yes. So it's like, bro, you really got like on air. We all got that pressure where we on Instagram and it could all go bad because somebody hates you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just be scrutinized for any like little
Because you wanted to post a picture. Like,
Because I thought I was cute today.
nah, nigga, come up in there. I remember that shit happened. It was this DJ. He posted a picture on Thanksgiving and like a shirt that had like the Indian print on it, and I was like, them Indians didn't die for you to wear that shirt on Thanksgiving. Bro, I got the unfollow so quick. Bro was not fucking with me. That's why I needed a podcast, because I need to actually be able to get that joke off without like.
And then somebody in the comments probably like, it's not even Indian, it's Native American.
Hey, bro. The Native Americans didn't walk the trail of blood.
He gonna say my grandma got Indian in her. Right. I could wear this.
Okay, DJ Whistle.
Like, it's cool, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, it was just a joke, bro. Let me get these jokes off. Like, yeah, everybody deserves these jokes.
They do.
Cause it just lighten the mood up. Just like, get this joke and gone.
I'm just curious why you take yourself so serious. You feel me?
Was that like a struggle though for you, Mickey? Like, just like trying to support him while he was doing this whole, his rap thing or whatever. He felt like, like I'm, it's
actually DC kind of like been through a rap for like a minute. So, I mean, like, I just use DC's music as like a learning point, just to like learn how to just like be more creative and like make content and stuff. But like, it'd be fun for me. So like, can't nobody tell me he not great, because like, we be in the house having fun with it, and I think that's just like that's like the best part of it is like,
oh yeah, we not talking about me, we talk about untalented people. Like,
yeah,
my shit cool still.
Like, yeah, just I mean, anybody in general, like trying to support an artist, like you was talking about, because like, what type of art do they do? And
I feel like me and Mickey, she said, I was damn near done with that shit by the time she came around me. Like, I was like, yo, I got a girlfriend now.
It was like, I really don't care. Like, I don't really care about none of this music stuff no more. And I was like, oh, let me post this. This kind of cute. And then I just kind of just started posting stuff, and then just like kind of learned the creativeness of Instagram just through him telling me like, I don't really care. Like, I don't really care about this music shit no more. It don't really matter to me.
Yeah, see, I think that's dope to have like the partner to support. Even if you just having fun with it, right? Like, you're not even trying to just... that's
not what was happening. I wasn't even having fun with the shit no more. Like, I was done having fun with it. Like, I was ready to put this toy down, but it was like I was supporting her creative shit by even still going. Cause, nigga, she could tell you, it was plenty of times I was like, rappers is broke, and Instagram is a trap for your mind to get you fucking sad, and I've been to the top already, and I'm done with it. Like, I'll put this toy down and go play with something else. Really, like, that's how confident I am in it. Like, I can pick it up and play with it like a toy, and then throw that shit in the corner and like go watch movies and try to be a fucking something else. Anything,
whatever.
Yeah, I mean, now y'all got this podcast, right? And doing something else different.
Yeah, it's fun. I think it's just always just fun, like, I just like, I have fun with it. Like, I'm having fun with it.
Yeah. I'm still like in rapper mode, so I'm like, yo, talk to the mic like this, and you gotta be spicy and give them you like, you want to be competitive in this shit too. It's just a new place for me to talk my shit and get my shit off. No beat. You gonna get this. It don't even got a rhyme.
It's way easy.
What sounds like goal with it though? Like what made y'all start here and where y'all trying to get to?
I don't have no goals in life.
Fun with it.
We literally do not. Oh my God, it's so bad. Like, I don't even want to say because people are gonna cringe, but like, we don't even have a calendar. Like, we don't have like, we just know we're gonna be together forever. Like, this is my twin. Like, we know that's it. But like, we don't have like, it's probably bad. It's probably horrible. So many coaches are gonna be like, y'all are supposed to, but like, our bills are scheduled to be paid already, and like, we just wake up and be like, you want to do that? Yeah, let's do that.
Nah, that's why y'all married. That's why it works, in my opinion.
Yeah, the middle class shit makes it to where I know through auto pay
you good
and
They'll
God
be good.
everything will be great.
And Wi-Fi, like through God and Wi-Fi, that's gonna be taken
They the same
care
person
of.
at this point.
But like, you know, like I don't know.
You know?
Thank you, auto pay. I mean, God.
Alright, I shouldn't say that, my bad, but you know, like my heart.
Facts. Yeah, like everything gonna handle itself. So
Yeah. And then like people that like hit us up and want to come over or schedule to come over, and then they be like, cool, pull up.
no,
Nah,
it don't.
entertained.
But
that's
be a
what I'm-
critiquing process. I don't like your hair.
Like when they're like, oh, like a man needs to do this, a woman needs to do this, or you got to do this and I got to do that. We got to have a plan, like blah, blah, blah. Nah, y'all are just like, hey, like I got each other and like we gonna make it work. And we have making it work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's easy and it flows. And it's what suits you.
I don't like politics. I don't like identity politics. I don't like age politics. I don't like politicians. Like, I don't like the
on
voting
voting.
system.
Yeah,
I fuck with Donald Trump a little bit, bro. Like, he did his thing. You feel me?
Money.
Free Kodak. Yeah, like it's a whole bunch of things where it's like,
out.
I be seeing the nuance and all of this shit, so I'm not like committed to one side of it.
Cool.
Bipartisan. Yeah.
I'm not, to be honest, I'm really not either. Like I just have this hat just because it's funny to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a conversation piece.
Yeah.
But like my grandparents, like my grandfather doesn't cook. No, my granny doesn't cook. My grandmother doesn't cook. My grandfather does all the cooking. So like even coming up at an early age, I didn't see the role of a wife as being somebody who's slave in the kitchen and who gotta, I don't know, wash all the clothes and everything. Cause like he cook, he wash clothes, he go make money, but like she handles everything in the house. So she makes sure all the bills are paid, the cable on, the Wi-Fi, the car insurance done. So like the job is just of like, what are you good at? Like
Yeah.
I cook.
Right.
Not because I'm a wife, but like
Because you,
cook, you know, like
Yeah,
And I
she cooked
enjoy-
because if it was up to me, we would be eating hot dogs every day, all
Me too,
day.
dog.
glizzy party.
Big glizzy party.
But I grew up in a household where like I'm used to somebody cooking. Like my mom cooks, my grandma, my Mexican grandma cooked. You know, so
Yeah,
I'm,
that's the
it's
vibes.
fun. I love cooking. Like
yeah.
I don't think it's like a woman got to do thing. I think like if you
Yeah,
enjoy that
just
shit,
cook, you
and
cook
do
it.
that shit, and do that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like I know plenty of couples that like the boyfriend cooks or like the husband cooks, and that's fine. But like
Nah, I don't like the roles that people play. Like, I don't know. It be too strict. It be real strict in that bitch. I don't really like keeping it strict in my life like
Yeah.
that. Like, we paint outside the lines all day, every day. So we making our rule book as we go.
Yeah. No, I feel that 100%.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying when I moved like to LA, I've really realized how conservative I was, because it was like, oh, like, you know, I didn't really know there was like a they pronoun. I had no idea about any of that stuff.
But we
you
call
know?
people they though.
Where
In
they
in
at?
regular conversation.
where they at?
Yeah.
We've
Right.
been correct on the South.
Yeah, if you feel me? When you
Where y'all
speak
finna go? That's
incorrectly-
everybody.
Yeah.
Right, but now it's like, okay, I'm open to, I see it to where like, hey, like, you know, somebody, the man might cook or whatever, or the woman might, you know, make a little bit more. Like, it doesn't matter in a sense of like, hey, whose role is what. It's just like, hey, shoot, how are we gonna make this work together?
I think being intolerant is something that you get from being too caught up in the roles. So like maybe somebody that was caught up in a role where they like super democratic, they see you in a red hat and they just alerted off the top.
Right.
Or a Donald Trump fan might see your hat and like nah, I can't talk to him. I can't be on camera with him or something. But that's just like stupid as hell.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, bro, this has just for fun. And honestly, I'd make some money off of it, and then I'd go sell to the other side.
shit, yeah, like
It's a business.
I feel like Walmart was selling Donald Trump hats or some shit like that. Like wherever it's a buck to be made, I understand
Somebody gonna
it.
be
Yeah.
Yeah, not about to just sit here and be mad about it.
I'm not about to sit around and be mad about shit. Like I don't. Tory Lanez got convicted the other day and free him. Free him.
Period.
Because that's my gang, but I'm free him gang. But at the same time, like I kept it moving the next day. And if Meg come out with a hit, I might go listen to it. I don't listen to her shit.
Yeah.
So,
but if the song is popping,
yeah, WAP was a one of them ones. Cardi saved her. Yeah, like it go crazy.
So have you ever ran into like a transgendered somebody that you didn't know used to be a he in LA?
No, it was actually like one of my first experiences. That like literally the weekend I got there, and I mean,
Ed taught you not to trust nobody.
it was like
was they passing? Like they look like?
Well, I didn't even actually get to meet this person, and that's because of what transpired. So I literally just got there. I'm in AK Psi business fraternity, so they was in it also in LA. And they had just followed me like, I don't know, a month before.
They were. You got to get your.
Or I'm working. I'm still working on that part.
No, you had the they part right. You just said they was instead of they were.
Oh. My bad, English professor, bro. It's cool. But nah. And so I was like, oh yeah, like I'm moving to LA, like perfect. Like let's link up, like whatever when I get there. Or whatever, but I, didn't know. And so when I get there, I'm hanging out with some friends and I'm like, hey, like, what you doing? Like, come out. And they are in downtown and they are like, hey, I don't want to, scare you or anything, or I just want to give you a heads up that I'm transgender or whatever, because I thought it was a woman this whole time. And I wasn't even trying to shoot or nothing. I just thought it was cool. And then I was like, hey, that's perfectly fine. Like, I'm not mad about it. I don't know how my friends are going to take it. So I just want you to be.
Yeah. You got to give everybody their chance to react.
Right. And so she was like, hey, or they was like, hey, perfectly cool. Like, I don't want to pull up just because I don't want to, like, frighten anybody or whatever.
Yeah. She don't want to step on. They don't want to step on no toes.
Right. And so I was like, okay. So after that, we didn't really speak. But it wasn't like I was. Like,
I mean, yeah,
I was just new to the situation, and I really wanted to give her like an honest assessment. Like, hey, I'm fine with it. I just don't know how somebody else is. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But that's what you said, like that intolerance of where we're from. I wasn't the people that I was with. I know I wasn't used to it, but I was still okay with it. But I know the people that I was with, I don't know how they would react. I really had no idea.
Yeah, I'm from the South, so like the people speak more plainly about it. They'll still misgender people, and like I might still even chuckle at it a little bit. But the basis of it is like, bro, treat that person with respect.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So like you be like, yeah, that girl a nigga, but yeah, she up in here. You better not go say that to her face, or you better not go do none of that. Like respect that person when they around you for sure. Right. Or you can get the fisticuffs. Like niggas can get beat up for like playing.
Or like, like get out. Like honestly, bro, that's the biggest thing for me, like when it comes to like racism in general. It's just like
intolerance in general. I try to be intolerant of intolerance. Like
if you don't like it, bro, like go live in Montana or Iceland. Like, why are you in Houston, in LA, and like
where we literally have like the international airports here? Everybody,
go to one of them spots where ain't nobody to fuck at.
It's cool, bro. Like, I'm not mad if you're really that uncomfortable. Iceland looks great.
That's crazy, cause like I was thinking about Iceland the other day, and I was like, that gotta be a lonely place. Like, if it feel like Houston be feeling, like if they go outside and it be cold. In Lagos right now, it's like 80 degrees.
Yeah, crazy.
I think we belong there.
I belong back in Africa. Why the fuck am I out here? I should never have to wear a hoodie. Niggas is tripping even being out here.
It's too many clothes.
But I ain't going back either.
And that's why.
Right, that's exactly why we here. Nah, for real. I mean, like, I think we definitely, I think the warm culture like vibes with like our personality.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Black people probably look way better in less clothes, for sure. The
body's just made for that.
Yeah. And
Natural.
white people, they feel like they don't need clothes in cold weather. So, like,
for real.
Yeah, they be wearing shorts and shit.
Dude, I was just saw 2 days ago outside running on the track. I'm with my niece. I'm trying to help her. And I'm fully like, pea coat,
sweatpants,
bro.
shirt.
His man has on a short sleeve shirt, like no lie.
It ain't that cold outside.
Tanner, you're freezing your balls off.
Not that cold outside.
It feels great, man.
It is 40 degrees outside. How are you in short sleeves?
Yeah, nah.
And look, that's cool. And like I said, Iceland, London, that's all there for you.
Yeah, the first time I got to Denver, that shit might have been 50. I was like, ooh, it's a little chilly outside.
And that's why the girls be asking to go to Jamaica.
I'm actually going to Denver next month. It's going to be my first time.
Once they ask to go to Jamaica, I'm on Adam's level. Like,
what
hold
you
on,
going to Denver
financially,
for work?
that's irresponsible.
Nah, I'm just going like to ski. Like,
Oh, yeah.
which is, I've never skied. Did you ski while you was there?
No, we just got
snowboard?
high.
All right. I mean,
What else do you doing? I mean, I guess people definitely ski in Denver, but
We
like,
went to the
not us.
mountains, but we just went to a bar. We kind of like walked around the mountains. We
just chilling at her.
no, I'm not a skateboarder. I tried it. I bust my shit.
Same.
I'm done. I don't be having health insurance all the time. Like, I can't afford to break a finger. If I broke my fingers right now, my shit will be crooked for a couple months. Like, yeah, no.
I'm definitely about to just try it. Like, I've never seen real snow. Like, the snow here, I don't count that.
You were definitely in the UNT ice storm. Don't act like
that's
you
not-
was not in the
that's not real
snowstorm. We
snow.
literally
Shit.
had a snowstorm
That's
in
not-
college.
That's ice. That's fake snow. Right. Almost
Niggas was
died.
slipping and sliding. You can't tell me that wasn't
Oh, I mean, I was there. I got in a car wreck. I was there.
enough experience. Done.
Yeah, facts. Nah, when we was in Denver, it snowed, right?
Yeah, snow. I've been
We've
with
been
snow.
to
I've
Denver
been around
about
snow.
3-4 times.
No, for real. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Wait, didn't you live in New York?
Yeah, but it was before
never
it started.
snowed,
Yeah, we left before then.
Oh, shit. How was the New York experience, though? I really never talked to you about that.
Why would you ask me that traumatic ass question?
No, how was it before that? Traumatic.
Oh, I didn't know it was traumatic.
Yeah, bro.
York seems
We
like-
had a roommates and a 1-bedroom.
And they had rats. And
My bad. We had roommates in a studio.
so like we literally all stayed in like a Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory ass one room, and it was like 4 people to a bed.
That shit definitely was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. What the fuck? Oh my god.
That's really what it was.
Okay, have you seen Willy Wonka?
Yeah, of course.
You remember the family?
Oh, yeah.
The grandmas
very
in the bed.
beginning.
That was
Yeah.
basically us.
The beds was like facing each other, and like they would sleep toe to toe type shit. It was
Yeah.
2 full families in like a shack basically.
What?
Yeah, and then that hoe had rats in it.
And so like in the restroom in New York, like the poles, like the poles are like this, right? Like a tube. And then like outside of the poles, it's like
What
a
the
cutout
fuck
on the
is that
floor.
pole? Is that pole
It's the
to heat?
heater. I think it's the heater. I think
So
it's some kind of
the
gas.
pole will just be hot than a bitch.
Yeah, it's the water heater. So it's like the pole of the water heater to get to the apartments. But like it's enough space to where the mice like use it as an elevator. So like the mice are just literally going apartment to apartment to see like where they finna sleep
Who
tonight.
got the oatmeal?
Yeah.
Them
Who
niggas
got the
went
snacks out?
crazy on the oatmeal packets 1 month. Like snack through all of that shit.
What made you initially go to New York, though?
Mickey.
Okay.
I was chasing pussy.
Hey, the chase worked.
Lots of mice.
lots of dirty streets on the way during the chase.
Chelsea was like, I'm moving to New York. You should come. And I was like, I should come, huh? I just got into a car accident. I ain't had no like car note. I wasn't vibing with Houston. I was really trying to get out of Houston because it just wasn't my vibe anymore. I felt like I lived in Dallas, I lived in Oklahoma, and like I came back home and it was like, wow, y'all still on the same stuff. Like, oh my God. So
And still is.
they still is. So like I moved to New York and she was like, you want to go? I told DC we had just met, and I was like, oh, you gonna hate me, but I'm finna move to New York. And he was like, why would you move to New York? Like, we just met. That's not fair. Like, wow, I just met you. And I was like, I left it at that because I was like, damn, he mad. So then I thought about it and I was like, shit, you can just come with me then. Like, we can just go together. So I had told him, I was like, yo, if you want to come to New York with me, like, we can go.
I was like, hell nah, you is tripping.
So then, like, he said no. So he said no at first. And I was like, cool, I'm finna go to New York with my best friend and her boyfriend and like fuck it, like whatever. And then so a couple of days,
like 2 weeks left.
Yeah, and a couple of days went by and he was like, I think I'm gonna go with you. A couple
days went by. Let me tell you how these days went, bro. So I was full-fledged a rapper at that time, but I was also working at a mattress store, and my mattress store was paying most of my bills. So I was working at a mattress store. So 10 hours a day, I'm at the mattress store, and like they had worked me. I had the month before, I had made a whole bunch of money. I was all commission. So they were like, shit, you gonna get your own store, Brody. Okay, for sure. Them niggas gave me my own store, and that just meant I had to be there every day.
All the time.
By myself. 10 hours a day. And I was a rapper. So once a week, I would have a show. So I go to work like 8 days in a row. Then I have a show on like the 6th day. And then like Sunday came around and it was a morning meeting before work. I'm killing it this month. I'm tired of shit though.
Yeah.
And I've been working 6-7 days in a row.
Yeah.
I think it might have been day 10 or some shit like that. Cause Wednesday was day 6, day 10 was Sunday. I like, fuck that meeting. I'ma sleep in. Nigga missed the meeting. They call me. I wake up, I'm like, yo, I'm headed to the store. They like, we had a meeting today. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. I overslept, but I'm gonna be in my store. They're like, why wasn't you at the meeting though? I was like, well shit, I ain't had no off days. So nigga worked 10 hours a day. I'm tired. And they was like, go home. Don't, since you tired, we got the store for the day. I called Mickey. I was like, yo, you still going to New York? Nigga, they sent me home. They never called me again. And the next week I had moved to New York and filed unemployment on them. Like, shit, y'all suspended me with no notice of ever coming back.
Yeah.
And
boom,
real. I had a paycheck when I moved to New York.
That's crazy, bro. They promoted you.
They definitely they promoted me. Gave me all them days. I was making money for them. The company don't even exist no more.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn. Wow.
I just went to New York off they unemployment. Fuck them boys too. When they see this, nigga, I forgot that dude name that fired me. Dominique use a hoe.
And noted.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So we get to New York and the deal was like one of us has to always have a job. So like I had went out to New York and found a job like on Craigslist. So like I started working. So DC would drop me off like at work, so I wouldn't have to ride the bus or the train. But
I drove my car to New York, so that's why.
He drove his car.
What?
So we packed up the whole car.
Yeah.
And moved to New York with the car.
Damn.
And I was on unemployment, so I could work like Uber or part time, be on unemployment.
Gotcha.
And she went and got a job.
Okay.
Yeah. So got a job. He would be at home like being a rapper and like rapping and stuff in the studio with the mice, like really in the trap type shit. Crazy.
and doing Postmates on the side or some shit like that.
And then something dramatic happened in the story.
Basically, it was work. And I was like, I can't.
Then he lost his ID. So he lost his ID, so he really couldn't even go out anymore like that.
I lost my whole wallet. I lost my social security card, credit card, ID.
Damn.
And
so when I would want to go out, I had to go by myself. So I would like be on the subway by myself, just like trying to explore the city and like be out in New York.
That's New York. You gotta be on the subway by yourself.
So I'm literally by myself, but like he can't even try to come because he ain't even got no identification.
And I'm working 6 days a week.
Oh, then at this time, like I was unemployed and he was working, so we had switched roles.
Gotcha.
So I don't have an ID, but I can go to work and
back and like that's it.
Yeah,
like you're not even
like you can't even go
drain
out.
my whole creative battery. I was like take me out of here.
Yeah.
And that's why when people tell me like, yo, come move to this other city, I be like, I can't do it no more.
I did that shit. I can't do it. That was
like, my credit card was maxed out. My fucking car note was past due after a while.
I would never recommend for anybody to like up and move and make that change. Like,
I mean, if you're gonna make the move, like it has to be done
well
smartly.
calculated.
No,
yeah.
I was chasing.
We were not I was not well calculated. I was kind of like, oh, I'm young. My friend moving out there. She want me to come too. Bet.
Oh
I
yeah,
got a
we
nigga
was super
now.
young. We was way younger too.
Way younger. Like very not immature, but just kind of like, why not? We can always come home.
Do that, right?
Yeah. No kids. My car note it came with me, and I was So she didn't have a car note.
I had just gotten to a bad accident,
and I think the whole apartment was like $1,600. We split it 4 ways for just a 1-bedroom or a studio.
Damn.
So $1,600 for a studio in New York, and then you got to think gas. I think I got a ticket damn near once a week in New York. Like, bro,
because if you don't wake up in the morning and go move your car to the other side of the street,
because they got to do the clean sweep.
Yeah, bro. And why is y'all street so dirty that everybody got to?
And it's still
dirty. I just paid $75. I put in my $75, nigga. Like y'all, New York might have broke me for like $400 or $500 in tickets, and it's still dirty. Fuck y'all, and
that's why they got to
It's up for y'all too. It's up for everybody in this episode. For real.
Same thing with me in LA, bro. It's the exact same stuff. I probably still owe that city like good $300-$400, but yo, they ain't gonna catch me though for right now.
When they catch your ass, it's your ass. And, yeah, Miami did me bad. I had like a red light ticket there. Why you can't turn right on red in Miami? They play games in these states, bro. Yeah. Like
they just know that out of towners gonna be there, so they can just have the craziest rules and make some little quick dollars.
That was a $220 red light.
Are you serious,
bro? I think it might have been cheaper, but like the rental car was like, oh, here go administration fee on top of that shit, bro.
That is crazy.
I had to get my life together, bro. Like, bro.
Nah, but that's what I mean. Look, but you guys are good here in Houston. That's what I was really trying to talk about or get at, is that like go where like you got the connections for your work or your family or your school.
Nah, fuck that. Go down the beaten path and get your head beat in. Come out the back end with a fire story. Like if you can wrap it up nicely, bro. Like just go live your life. Don't be scared to like jump off the cliff.
I mean, I did it too. Just like you, bro. Working Postmates, like internships. Internships should be illegal because that shit is nothing but slavery.
Unpaid
you don't get nothing from that in return. How is it? They just take all your ideas and run.
It's free. That's literal slavery. Is that not the definition?
No. Even they fed the slaves. Like, you be at the internship hungry as shit. Nah, bro.
Nah, for real.
It's not cool, especially a company that's like high in revenue, making money. That is like
pay me.
That's robbery.
You got a budget.
That's what I was doing. I was in sports. I was working at what was it? The Chargers, bro. Free AAU, free. Working for free.
You still have your app?
App? Nah, I shut it down.
Yeah.
And it's not because anything bad. It was just like, I mean, COVID happened. You know, unexpected for sure. I didn't raise money. So I didn't have like a lot to spare because shit, I was working for free.
That's one of the biggest problems in like black people business is not raising capital, and
they don't know about that.
Yeah.
So that's what I do right now is venture capital. Like I work in an accelerator specifically. So we just help companies raise money. And yeah, 100%. Like I think only 2% of founders that are black like raise capital because they don't.
So how do you raise capital?
Raise capital, you got to get in front of investors.
That you could take out loans. It's a whole bunch of different ways to like.
Right, but see, taking out loans and raising capital are very different. Like, I mean, you have the money is what you're getting at.
Yeah, acquiring capital.
Yeah, acquiring.
Is not raising.
Right,
but yeah.
You know, when you take out a loan, you got to pay that back with interest a lot of times.
Yeah.
When you raise capital, now you have an investor who usually that's the main benefit is they got the doors and the connections and you're not paying it back immediately. Those are the two big things. So like if I'm, investing in you guys, like let's say you hook a business, or whatever, and you raise capital. Well, now somebody that's an investor in that probably has a couple clubs in different cities that they can call you up and be like, hey, like, I know this hookah lady that's got a good business, plug her in, y'all can do business together.
So
they already got the
that's
connection.
super way better than like the black people that's trying to do your credit and they saying like, I'm gonna get you 100,000 business loan and give me 15,000 out of it.
Exactly.
Them niggas is robbing people. It's up for them next year.
Next guy, we call it out.
Yeah, bro. I know you. I know your game, and I don't want your trade lines or none of your shortcuts because that shit is gonna leave people fucked up in the future. That shit is like one of them things where people are picking on the entrepreneur nowadays and they don't know how to get funding or none of that shit.
But like, how do you even reach those people to even let them know like these are the opportunities that you have available? Because you have to put them in books, and people don't be picking up books or like trying to Google or trying to do their researches to find like ways to help themselves.
I mean, people do, like, it's just who want it the most, kind of.
Or just, I mean, even just knowledgeable about it. I like degreed in finance and I didn't know about this whole world. You know what I mean? It's like you start with the research, right? You got to Google like, okay, what type of business am I in and who is investing in that business? And then you got to start reaching out to these people. And then sometimes they respond, a lot of times they won't, but shit, you got to have a full list. Yeah. You know, it's like sales.
You ain't gonna get a yes on the first.
You're not gonna get a first. Like as a person who works in that shit, literally we tell you as an accelerator, because that's part of our job is to connect you with investors and stuff like that. We tell you on average it takes 32 meetings to raise money. Like you think that first 2 meetings it's probably not. Because
nobody even want to invest in your shit first. Right. Like I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't have it already, why would I be there?
That's the number one thing is getting your lead investor. Once you get that first person to do, a couple other people will be like, all right, like if this person sees something, I'll go along with it. It's like knocking down dominoes.
So if y'all was on an episode of Shark Tank, what would you bring to them? Invest in.
I mean, a lot of the companies that I see that come across my desk are usually like tech companies. Tech is very easy to invest in because it's usually a high.
So what's your product? What are you presenting?
I was actually talking about this with my homeboy the other day, and I don't know how like good of a business it is or whatever, but if it's like lawyers that necessarily they don't work in the business part, so they do like family offices and all those kind of things, but like how to help them manage their money. So because like I kind of like I had the inspiration, an idea from a company that we're invested in that my company is dealing with, and it's called, hers is Nurse Net Worth, and she's a nurse. Obviously during the pandemic they were getting paid crazy money, and doctors and surgeons.
Picking ETFs for them, or she just like it's mint app for nurses? I
mean, it's giving them the financial education, like, you know, for especially like surgeons and doctors. Like you said, you want to be a doctor because they make a lot of money, whatever. But most of them don't have no idea what to do with it. They just know that like, oh, I can buy a nice house and I'm good.
That's all you need, really, honestly. But unless you want to quadruple your shit.
I mean, but then investing in like ETFs and
because they're gonna get older eventually.
Just giving them the stuff. And so I was like, oh, that'd be something kind of cool to do for lawyers that aren't directly have that same kind of knowledge because they have a lot of money to do it.
My app that I would make would be like a subscription based app for niggas that want to gamble, and it's like statistics of what's your good picks for tonight or something like that.
Yeah, like that.
And I'm making everybody pay, and it's basically everybody that want to win money got to come through me and pick my picks. It's like, I feel like the tech would be easy.
Oh,
the picking up the stats is directly already is public stats on NBA, NFL, soccer, all kind of shit like that. You betting on time of possession, over and unders and shit like that.
There's this. I literally just saw a commercial for it yesterday. I forgot the name, but they basically, it's like a social profile for investing. So if I'm like an influencer in the financial space, then you can just invest in whatever I do. You just follow the same thing that I do.
Yeah, that's the
So,
cool app.
I mean, that'd be kind of dope if you saw somebody that was like, oh, professional gambler or whatever, and then I can just go look at the shit that they do and do the same thing.
Yeah,
That's like gambling too. If you invest,
it's definitely the same thing.
100% gambling.
But people's portfolios are normally more private unless they put out their information.
Even as working in venture capital, we understand that like 10, if you invest in 10 companies, like 7 of them ain't gonna make it. You know that, like off top.
Oh, that shit is stressful. God damn.
7 or 8 of them are not gonna make it, and then maybe the 9th one you break even, but that 10th one is gonna like
be the bread and butter.
Yeah.
I've been telling her that about all the companies we've been starting over the last 6-7 years type shit, where it's like, this company is gonna break your body down. This company is working too late. You know, you go through all these companies, you find the kinks that you don't want. But as long as you create new ideas, you're gonna bump into something that might be popping.
That's gonna be the one.
Maybe it's your podcast after, after your rap career. Like, I don't fucking know. But yeah, you just keep on creating and investing and pitching stuff in. And most of it is gonna be losses. Like people don't understand your first 10 years in a stock might be your losing years.
It is.
And if you didn't give your business 10 years, then your business was prematurely cut off. But most small businesses gonna fail anyway.
Right.
So.
That's why I say that's the benefit of investing, because you're gonna lose money those first couple years.
Yeah.
Like even if you, like I said, a regular entrepreneur, all that money that, even if you do make money the first year or two, you should put that right back in your business.
Yeah, people think like your first year is Ferrari time.
And like, no.
Like, bro, I be looking at
pay
people
off
like,
that Honda first.
Yeah, or whip that Honda till that hoe is like done for real. Like, kill that Honda.
Just put it right back in your business, though. That's how you grow.
But you know, we come from a different culture that believes like if you ain't wearing your money, you ain't got it.
Yeah.
So you know. It's like if you fall victim to the pressure and if you listen to that, then that's your ass.
That's why I don't force entrepreneurship on anybody, because I've done that shit, and that shit is hard. It's not for everyone. And then you just trying to make passive income and all this stuff they trying to preach you, bro. That's not.
It's a headache.
Yeah,
it's not always coming right off the rip.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely
chances are it's never coming right off the rip. Like,
chances are that shit gonna take 10 years or whatever the case may be.
It's gonna bust your ass.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crying nights. It's gonna be doubt. It's gonna be all this fire shit that like it's gonna build character. And also my friends who have never done that shit, like I could see the weakness in them. Like, hey, bro, you not built for nothing, bro. Right. You need to go start something and get your ass kicked so you can really
and go through the motions of just like the successes and the downfalls, and then the downfalls, and then a little bit of successes, but then the downfalls, and then you get a little bit more successful when you go all the way
roller
down.
coaster.
It's a crazy roller coaster
for real.
Yeah, but it builds character, and a lot of these people
don't have no
character since high school
personality.
Or college.
Like, you're not ready for that. Like, there's entrepreneur and business owner are not the same thing. You own. There's a lot of niggas that own McDonald's, but they ain't up there working.
True, but shit, the business owner sometimes is, hands off. It's all kind of different types of business owners. You could be absentee, you could be there.
Yeah,
like an entrepreneur is probably gonna be a struggler for a long time. You feel
but they
me?
got the ideas, and they can always make the ideas. It's just the steps up.
Shit, the entrepreneur not always gonna make the money off the ideas that the business owner will, or lose the money that the business owner will.
Yeah,
like. It's just, I don't know. Life is crazy, bro. Y'all niggas keep living, though. Please, don't give up.
It's sticky.
Yeah, don't give up. That's the main thing right there. Don't give up. Or find something that you like. Shit, I'm, glad that you guys started this. I told him, I'm like, dang, about time.
Yeah.
Right? But, you was doing something else first. Cool. If it worked out, great. Boom. All right, I can do the next
pivot.
thing.
You always, I learned so much in all of my fuck ups and the lessons that came from being
it's
a
all
musician.
Experiments.
Got my audio sounding crazy on my, like everything is gonna be right when it get over to that.
Yeah, that stuff builds on top of each other. Like until one day, all right, now you really
It all's
see
gonna
it.
make sense.
Yeah.
It's all gonna make sense later.
For smart people, at least. I know some rappers that stupid. Like
May not never click.
yeah, they 40 years old. They not getting no views. They
may have had all the calendars with all the rollout dates and all of that, and still can't make it work.
They even made some connections with some bum ass niggas, and they think that shit.
And they still can't make it work.
Yeah, no.
It's organic sometimes for some people.
That's too much of a grind. That ain't paying off.
But a lot of people grind at stuff that don't pay off.
Man, if you gonna grind, everybody gonna work hard at some point in this country. You might as well make some money.
Nah. Everybody can't make no money. A lot of life is gonna be pointless for a lot of people.
Dang,
like think about all them dates where you like sprayed on cologne and you thought you was getting fly for the woman of your dreams, and you don't even remember her name no more.
Ooh.
Like, ooh.
Ain't a lot of those though. I shoot a high percentage.
I mean, the ones that you remember her name, it might be worse.
Right, you right. You so right.
You shaved your head for her and everything.
Bro, what? I'm mad.
Nah, you put on a little wig for her and everything. Yeah, you put on a piece.
Look, I am not against. I'm all for looking the best you. Guys, girls, look the best you. You know what I mean? Like if you need if a weave looks good on you, like it's fine. Go get a weave. You know?
But what if they baby hairs be lifting? It's still fine.
But what if you wore
That's not the best you did.
What if her lace showing? It's still fine. What if his lace showing? It's still fine.
That's not the best him.
What if you wore your good lace for somebody that ain't worth it though? Like
if you drop that,
I brought
that
my good
300.
lace out here and you ain't even spray on no cologne, nigga.
I bought my lace out here. You didn't even hold my hand for the date.
Oh, and y'all know y'all be holding these girls' hands on the date. She said you was lying.
Oh my god, you be holding girls' hands on dates?
Not on the first like 2 or 3. Nah.
Okay.
What if she try to hold your hand though on the first date? You gon' bitch, give me my hand,
Slap.
or like you gonna be like, oh, okay, this sweet.
I'm like, oh no, she's not seeing me again.
If she grabs your hand on the first day, you're not seeing her again?
No, that's too much. I mean, you trying to get married tomorrow.
I was trying to get her to grab that whole shebang bang on the first day.
That's me. He moved with you after y'all just got together.
Yeah.
So, that worked for y'all. That's cool.
Y'all should start trying to hold each other's hands on the first date, bro. Like, stop all that time and I don't know you.
You've
Just
been
like,
skydiving
dive
before,
right
but you
in.
won't hold a girl hand
This
on
my
the first
twin.
date.
This why he my twin.
Like, come on, bro.
I had a parachute on that one, you know?
You got a parachute.
Your
in life.
reflexes.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I mean, why? What is holding hands insinuate on our first date?
Nah, holding hands is light, so it don't insinuate nothing. So you should be able to do it. And also, let's go even further. It's niggas that's bold enough to have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids. That's bravery, bro. People are literally out here being bold and reckless with their life.
And people don't want to hold
And
hands.
you don't want to hold hands.
Look, I'm not about.
It's moving too fast for you?
Right.
It's moving too fast?
It is. I have commitment issues. Clearly. Because I'm not about to commit to a 6 kid.
Mickey Granny had 3 kids before 25.
That's a brave woman.
Exactly.
We don't have
We
no
behind.
kids.
But I was about to say, but where y'all kids
You
at
pussy.
then?
We pussy.
Oh, okay.
We was wearing condoms and shit. What? Scary?
Pull out game is strong.
Pull out game strong. You pulling
Now
out?
everybody asks us where the kids at. They
Right.
down. They left already.
Hey,
They
your grandpa
died.
used to lay in that shit at 18.
Oh my God.
He
He had no fear.
None.
No fear in his heart.
They don't
He said,
make
"I
men like
her
that anymore.
her."
They don't make men like that anymore.
That's fine.
No,
I
we
ain't wanna-
warn kids about that. Like, hey, bro, she's gonna be on Instagram with her OnlyFans in 10 years, so you might want to avoid her.
It's just we not about to be broke together. That's my
Instagram
whole
ruin
thing.
relationships yet again.
She can have her OnlyFans.
No, I said Instagram ruining relationships.
That ain't Instagram or relationships. She's showing her booty hole to everybody. You probably shouldn't stay with her.
I mean, if that's how she gets some money, get it how you live.
So you dating OnlyFans girls?
I'm not saying I would.
I'm saying when she break up with you and she is having sex with a Hispanic man on the timeline,
Oh my God.
and and we know the person that did this.
This is only real life experiences.
Right.
She literally left you, and we all was looking like, bro, why you even? He was on the OnlyFans, and then when he stopped being on the OnlyFans, other people started being on the OnlyFans, and now that's your baby mama, bro.
Now your kids can watch
their
mama
with that
on OnlyFans whenever they get.
She gonna say you was just 1 year old when I was over there with this man.
That's tough. That's real tough.
But you know, it's LA. You gotta make your money how you make your money.
Shoot, LA, Houston. My ex-girlfriend, her now ex-husband.
They gonna follow me too.
Probably when they see this, they gonna follow me since I'm tailing the business. But you know, her now ex-husband was on the OnlyFans while they were together, so that's why.
Like he was shopping, or he was selling.
He had his own.
No, shopping. Definitely, like, you know, hey, she's cute. Whatever.
And they broke up because of that.
I mean, that was just like a portion of what she told me.
She
like,
pussy.
I don't know the whole full thing, but I mean, you know, you gonna go shopping on it tomorrow?
I've definitely bought a girl's OnlyFans before.
I bought a girl's OnlyFans before. I haven't like communicated. I'm not like messaging her like, wow, that was a great clip.
That's what I mean. Like messaging, like trying to.
Messaging is wild. Like if you just like
messaging is so thirsty, bro. That's like sit down. Have some respect for yourself. Get that brother some milk.
I mean, they figure if I'm gonna pay $5.99 for it or whatever.
The girls enjoy the messaging because they get paid extra for it, but like the fellas look mad thirsty.
Oh, I don't even know how that works. You got to pay extra?
Yeah, you pay extra to message.
No, you don't have to pay extra to message. If you add a tip, the message go to the top of the board. Don't ask me how I know that.
That sounds like you pay extra.
Nah, you can free message, or you can message with like a little tip, and
I see what you're saying.
it'll put you at the top of the list. As long as you got some
dollar signs, these hoes gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
But like, I know Gang actually talk to girls, and like he be trying to have successful little link ups with some OnlyFans girls, and it does work when you throwing a little extra bread on top of that. You know, everybody is for a price,
right? And shoot, hookers are just honest about the price.
But I don't understand why she would leave her situation just because he was on OnlyFans. Me and my wife go to the strip club together.
Unless she got like history with the girl, like, damn, I told you to stop messaging that bitch. And then it's like, all right, cool. But like, if it's just some random girl in like, I don't know, Montana or some shit, like.
Yeah, right. That's the job. But
I don't know.
Yeah.
You say it's more to the story.
You tip your bartender, right? Fuck.
It's kind of similar, right?
Yeah. Like she's showing her whole rectum on there.
Some work in there.
Yeah.
You know.
You want her to keep on coming back and posting more content. Yeah. You want to pay her cell phone bill for that month or something like that.
I mean, if she's putting in the work, I understand.
I got $17 for it.
17. I don't know how much it costs. I haven't been on there full fledged.
It ranges.
So do you use Tinder?
Nah, I have in the past.
Hinge. That's what I heard about
Hinge
yesterday.
Is like the
Which one are you using currently?
Currently, I'm not using any.
Which one were you using the most recently?
Most recently, I was using Bumble.
Yeah. What's the difference between Bumble and the other ones?
So Bumble is where the woman has to talk first. And so,
that nigga say I'm a catch.
First of all, yes.
The man of the prize.
But secondly, it's just like it's not as hook-up-y as Tinder or whatever.
Because women leave with feelings and shit.
But nah, I mean, also it's just like, you know, I want to.
They be like, can you come screw this light bulb in my fan?
Can you come drive me to Los Angeles from the Valley?
Can you go put my TV up?
Can you shave my head?
I think for me, it's just like just a warm.
He would definitely use. Can you shave my head?
Warm introduction. Yes.
Hey Ma, I like your vibe. Come through and give me a cut.
Because it's like, I mean, yeah, you know, when I was on Tinder, same thing. I mean, you're just trying to, you know, start up a conversation or whatever. But if it's like the woman's doing it, then she's interested. Because no woman is going to just really put herself out there and like not have any interest. But if a guy's doing it, they just feel like, oh, every guy shoots.
So do you have to overshare on your bio?
I don't. I mean,
it would help.
You have to share some. I think there was actually a guy on TikTok who did Hinge, which is, again, very similar to this whole profile. But he like he was doing like science experiment basically with it, like mixing up his profile and stuff. Like, oh, I'm gonna make myself look like a fuckboy, or I'm gonna make myself look taller.
So which one he got the most?
He was when he put like 6'2", he was like, it got a few more, but not as much as you think. Because he said he was mostly as like, if you try to be funny, and then women like that a lot. So that's what
women be wanting to giggle you out your drawers. Don't fall for it, men.
Men are so easy.
Right, they
So
really are.
Yep.
They are.
She told me I was cute.
All right, and then like all of a sudden, you know, it's like, bro, she was just giving you a compliment.
All of a sudden, you walk into the restroom for a warm towel.
The bros be so thirsty after the compliment. The bartender wants the dick. Like, like nah,
she just called you baby.
She
That's
smiles
it.
at everybody. Like,
Right, right. That's what she says to everybody. I mean, I feel bad for women. I'm not gonna lie, like, cause y'all got it rough.
Nah, men got it rough.
You think so?
Yeah, because all of that liking, once you like somebody dusty daughter, now you got to pay for the date. Yeah. Unless she like really don't got no self-esteem. Yeah. Those girls are so fire too.
We said the ugly girls be the funniest.
No, not the ugly girls. We know some cute girls that will pay for their own date just because, like, I don't know. They got dads and everything.
They got egos.
I don't fucking know what it is, but that pussy
I
is
pay
for
for my movies
low,
by
low.
myself.
Like, they will pay to buy, they'll buy the movie ticket.
It's just
and let you bust down.
They don't want to feel like, but they would, because it's like for them, it's like, I want to feel like it's
I'm
a
in
choice.
control.
Yeah, they still be poor.
It's like, I don't want to
like I
You
make
still
more
give
than
your pussy away for free.
But like, you know, that is not obligated, because then that is weird. It's like when somebody feels obligated about it. Like
I just feel like if you a bad bitch, you're not gonna feel obligated.
I mean,
to
even
bust
as a
your
dude
pussy
though,
down.
have you been in that situation before? I've been in
to
there.
feel obligated.
Yeah, where I was like, bro, I really was uncomfortable. Like I didn't want to, but it was like, you know.
I won't say I feel obligated to get some pussy, but after so many drinks that I bought you, if the pussy hasn't came, then I'm not obligated to buy the next drink. Like you good.
No,
like,
but I mean,
start
like,
bringing your drink money now that I haven't.
Like chilling, me and this girl were talking or whatever, but it wasn't like serious. We were just hanging out, and then like she comes over and it like initiated it to the point where I felt obligated, and it wasn't like. I really didn't
Obligated to have sex?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's all the time.
See? But that's not talked about enough or whatever to where it's like, dude.
Because I'm going to take that shit.
But some men probably feel like.
I got obligated this morning.
They're married. It's not. I'm not. I wasn't here. Just let y'all know.
I woke up. I was like, my stomach hurt a little bit. She was like, nigga, turn over.
Not turn over.
I was laying on
Which
my stomach.
way?
I started off on my stomach. She was like, nah, you gotta wake up and come get this. A chicken salad. 81st Deli.
I wasn't there. I just want
You gotta learn your manners. You gotta like put yourself first. And if you don't want to give up that dick, you gotta be like, no, ma, I think you should just take your lift home.
Or tell her lick it first or something. Like, hey, make that thing jump.
Order me a pizza or something.
Yeah.
As I gotten older, I made that distinction of like, all right, nah, like I'm not really with this. That's not.
Just said, hey, ma, you gotta cash at me for Call of Duty right now. Like, I need you to come up in here with some. That's what girls do.
So you got a lot of bodies you regret because you felt like you couldn't really speak
She was
up.
throwing that cucaracha.
Right, hey, I don't.
And he had to take it.
I mean, it was just like, you know, all right, I guess, like, because then if not, then it looks like I'm weird or I'm gay or like whatever the case may be. Like,
you can say I'm gay all the time then. That's crazy.
Now you just easy.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't want to be easy, so nah. Like,
nah, you gave it up and you ain't want to. So like,
That's my friend Adam. He easy.
No, I putting that
ladies,
back on.
you pull up on him, you bring a Sprite
and a pizza,
and you tell him you gotta eat this thing. He's obligated.
Even if it's
Yo, I'm looking the other way.
every time.
I'm looking the other way.
Oh shit.
So I had to prepare Adam to be on this podcast, but I really thank you for being on the podcast, Adam.
I appreciate y'all having me. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was cool. Adam always come through with the cool conversations. Next time I'm gonna have some juicy pussy waiting on you.
Oh my goodness.
That please.
Yeah.
Please juice your pussy for Adam.
Y'all heard that?
Okay, I'm making sure my mom and dad is not seeing that part. They're gonna have to exit that out.
They gonna be giggling.
They gonna want
That's
it.
my son.
Please get him one. I want some grandkids.
Woo, we gonna have to slow that train for sure.
I want y'all to stop asking the millennials for grandkids because like we are tired, okay? Like
Pussy.
y'all did not really like lead us out in this world like in the best of hands. So like it's y'all fault y'all ain't got no grandkids.
That's true. It's like getting more and more dangerous to live, and now I can't even just have one kid because like the kid might go outside and be in danger. So you gotta have like 5 or 6.
You gotta have replacement kids.
Yeah. You gotta have backup kids.
And I feel like growing up, they used to be like, y'all better not have no kids young. And now look at us, we old, and y'all want us to have kids.
Y'all feel like y'all been
shouldn't have
getting
been
that
so
question
strict.
more? Y'all been getting that question a lot.
Yeah,
I get the question, but I think the question is very inconsiderate because, like, bro, is you asking me about my girl pussy? Like
back up.
like, what you mean?
Back
like,
up.
It be men, it be women. Like, I know you a grandpa, I know you my mama, but like, you can't just be asking me how my sex life going like that. Like, that's crazy.
Like, and if we had an OnlyFans, I'd be like, you can subscribe to our OnlyFans, but we don't. So like, stop asking.
Her dad asked that. I was like, bro, is you asking me if I nutted her?
Right.
Like,
I swear to God, that's what I was about to say. I hate
are you asking if I'm pulling out?
being in like in a party and they like, oh, like, are you guys trying? And
Right.
it's like, what?
Last night I was like, yeah, we active with it. We be trying.
At the end of the TV show, they basically put our business out there.
They
So
said-
like, everybody in America know we be having sex.
I mean, it's like I expect you to if you're a couple, but I don't need
Nah,
the details.
the people that be having kids is the people I never thought was fucking. Especially at this age. Like, Samara. Like, who knew you was having sex?
Ugh, I don't even want to, like, that's none of my business. You know?
It's nobody's business. But somehow, some way, they be like, when you gonna give
When
us
you
a baby
popping out
one of
on
these
it.
days, right?
Yeah.
How they asking you?
I mean,
They telling you to bring a whole girl home and a whole baby at the
And
same
marry
time.
her and get her pregnant. Like,
Nah, they don't even want the marriage no more.
I think a lot of my extended family for sure, like, hey, like, you know, your seed and like all legacy and all this important stuff. But
that must be a real black side.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if you picked the wrong baby mama?
But yeah, I don't.
I seen
How
this.
would you know?
I seen this study the other day that said the first kid has the higher chance of having the highest IQ. And now I'm thinking like the aborted kids that some of these girls then had, like,
Was they smartest kid?
yeah, like everything else is down the drain from here. You got rid of the good one.
You got rid of the good ones
Like,
multiple
I mean,
times.
I'm lucky, or my mom was always like, don't have kids when you're young. Like, don't have kids. My mom said,
She should have never said that if she wants something now.
No, she doesn't. My mom says, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, if you want to have kids, great. If you don't, I still support that decision. She was like, hey, nobody should be allowed to be married before their age 30. That's what she said. Because she's like,
Allowed to be?
Yeah, right. I mean, we can get into freedoms and rights and all. I don't want to go all that. But that's just like how she feels about it. Because now you know yourself better and it's easy for you to relate to your partner.
True, but I feel like if niggas was told that, like, yo, that first girl that you be with, you gotta stay with her forever, maybe we would have made some better choices with the first couple people that we was talking to. Because
I couldn't make them better choices.
you would have been like, oh no. Or maybe you would have thought with kid brain and been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna love him forever. And he had Sue Whoop tatted with the wrong letters on it.
I just don't want, my whole thing is for me is just, I don't want to have kids until I know I can be completely responsible and do that job well. So financially and time. Cause
I don't got nothing on my calendar, so a kid can come through.
And,
yeah.
When I can commit to that, then cool. I think I'm down.
A little ugly, pull up when you're ready.
Come through with the crazy hair.
I actually think I would like my kids more than other people's kids. And the older I get, the more I'm like, I think I should have more than one.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put you through some shit. Like,
but like if you never do, like that's cool. You know what I mean?
yeah,
like,
that's cool.
But it's kind of boring.
Not really. I don't think that's cool.
You don't think
I'll
so?
probably start adopting that shit.
For real?
Yeah.
I think life get boring after a while. Like, why not? Like, why not?
Some little friends.
Somebody to like carry your legacy, like they said, or just like to
Somebody
take
to
the
hold
lessons.
shit against.
Or to take the lessons, like if your friends don't take the lessons, if your family, you can just teach a little person, and hopefully they pay attention to what you're saying and be greater than you.
Yeah, but I want to teach it from scratch.
Right.
From scratch. Yeah, and I want it to kind of look like me a little bit.
Nah, I feel that. Like I want it to be, like I said, done right, and I don't want it to be forced. Like if I never have kids, I don't necessarily feel like my life was incomplete. But I feel like if I do have kids,
would you sell your sperm?
No, it was not gonna happen. Either I'm gonna do it or that's it.
You wouldn't want to sell your sperm and just be like, contact me in 10 years, son.
That's just to me, that's so cocky to do that.
Why not?
You gotta
feel
a
lot of money though.
I wouldn't even sell it. I would have. If my wife allowed me to, we'll go on a tour and all the cool bitches could get pregnant by me. Like yeah. Like no, not her. She's stupid. But like well off, good individuals with their head on their shoulders. That's where you go sell your
sperm because they already picked the people that are like good individuals that can afford it.
It's so cocky. You have to feel like, yo, I'm so good enough that I want multiple people in this world.
They really are lacking black men sperm. So like a lot of black men, y'all should actually go and donate sperm because a lot of black women are having to have babies with like Asian sperm and like white sperm and stuff.
I mean, like if that's how bad you want it, then that's you. But if not, then you need to go find somebody to have a baby with. That's how I feel. Or like you said, just adopt. There's plenty of kids already out there that need help.
Out here just hungry and helpless. And you could definitely go pick up one of them and turn their life up.
Right. There's plenty of them. Go get them.
Not go get them.
They want you to come pick them up actually and treat them well for sure.
Right. So why try to make it with Asian baby or whatever?
Because they still gonna be salty and they gonna have that. They gonna start a podcast up in 20 years.
Like, I don't know where my
mom didn't want me. Yeah, my second parents were good, but they gonna call you their second parents or some shit. Like they gonna have that chip on their shoulder regardless. I would rather start my chip on the shoulder from scratch. Like
my second parents.
Right. That's terrible.
I don't know what they call them. I don't have any adopted friends. I feel like you was talking about something earlier. Oh, your first time that you got to LA, you met a transgender. When I was in college, the first time like one of the gang came out to me, it was kind of like similar to your experience. And the gang was like bro was like wow with his coming out to me, and I like had to drop all my like guard about everybody that was coming out to me. And I feel like when we met our transgender friend in Houston, it was like shit, Venus is transgender and that's just what it is. And it was like I had already dealt with that experience. So the first time it happened to me, I'm at the table with bro. I'm thinking he got all the bitches, and like he come up in there with a hickey on his neck, and we like eating breakfast together. It's just me and him because we be hanging out with the whole clique. And he was like, "Bro, this hickey on my neck, bro. Wild night." I'm like, "For real? Tell me who she was." He was like, "Him," and I was like, "Huh?"
Had the double take,
huh? And like. He was just like, yeah, bro, I'm gay. And I was like, oh, for sure.
You think he figured out he was gay after that night? Or he like being gay?
I don't know. I was just like, yeah, that's cool, bro. However you want to be. And I was like taken aback because
just wasn't
before that, like you could tell everybody was gay. Like if you was gay in high school, you kind of was like more zesty. But they was telling us like, nah, some of y'all partners be gay and you don't know it. But once like the dude that I couldn't tell was gay told me like, nah, it was me.
Can't trust nobody.
Then I was just like, damn.
Nah, but I mean, I respect it. He had to keep it.
He just like the transgender person, they had to keep it G just because like, but I was just like, wow. Like, like.
Surprise.
Yeah, niggas is out here gay. So like from that point on, you just kind of get used to it. You don't got no space to be intolerant when you can't tell.
Yeah.
I had knew that I couldn't tell. Like my radar was fucked up and I ain't know who was which way. So it was just like, fuck it. We just all
like
in
you
the
said,
party.
That's just your friend. There's no different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never understood, like, I guess parents, it's a different generation and more conservative than I realized. And I don't mean mine, I just mean in general. But just like, oh, like such and such is gay, like I don't want to talk to them anymore or whatever the case may be. It's like, bro, that they just trying to be who they are and tell you that, and that's it. They have sex with whoever has sex with.
That's their business.
Right. And even if they do invite you over, you can
you can say no or yes.
You don't have to feel obliged.
Yeah, I just don't know why it's like such a like I don't want to talk to this person anymore. You can't be that way or whatever. It's like, bro, it's just that's who they want to do what they want to do with, and that's it.
That's who they want to do.
Right. That's it.
Who they want to do is
I just feel like they just be jealous because, like, what if they just don't want to do them? So they like, damn, they denied me, so fuck them. So, like, I don't know. Anybody who's, like, about people who, like, whatever sex they like, I just feel like it got something to do with them.
I feel like intolerance comes from low IQ. Like, just not understanding. Not being.
Or wanting to be understood that way and not knowing how to tap in.
Or just, like, trying to tell people how to live their life. I hate that with a passion.
That shit is corny, bro.
That's most of family beefs is that.
Like, your life auntie. Is your life.
Yeah, auntie.
Hey, auntie.
Yeah, nah. She was like, my aunt was playing age politics with me. She was like, yo, you cursing, that's not responsible or whatever. And I was like, oh, like, a curse word slipped up. My bad. But at the same time, like, I'm 30.
I'm grown.
Yeah, like, I'm a curse every now and then. You gotta get rid of it. You gotta deal with it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'll tone it down.
Right.
But talk to me like I'm an adult,
right,
you know?
But let's respect each other.
She was like, fuck no. Like, nah, you not 30. Like, you a kid.
Nah. I see the beef now.
Yeah.
Like, I respect you as an older person, but, like, also respect me.
No.
You know, if this is how I talk, this is how I talk. You
Yeah.
know? There's certain places. I'm not going to say any of that in church as an example, but, like, if I'm just talking to my homies, talking to my family, like.
Yeah.
And if you get to curse, how come I can't curse?
Right. You was just here 30
Yeah.
years ago.
You like 20 something years older than me.
Right.
Like, at this point, we all adults.
We
in
the
the
same.
room. Yeah, for sure.
If you're not paying my bills, don't ask me where I'm going or what I'm doing.
And if you are paying my bills, never mind. Like, nobody doing that shit. Yeah, fuck.
That's crazy.
I don't know. Other auntie
too.
She was like, hey, why you smell like weed at Christmas?
Yes. Do you not want me to come? Because I won't.
Facts. Because I just burnt down on the way to
Do you want some? Because you acting like you need some.
She said, you could get everybody high in this house with your jacket. And I was just like, damn. Thank you for the compliment. I didn't know my weed was that loud like that.
I was like, oh, damn, that's been some strong shit.
Man, I thought I was smoking some chill. This that top shelf pack.
Thanks. Thank you.
No, I don't. Yeah, that's not for anybody to tell somebody else how to live their life. I just don't believe that.
Because Indian people smell like curry and ain't nobody walking around behind them telling them they needed to wash their clothes.
You sent me that TikTok today, and it was the girl saying, something smell like fish and onions. Something smell like fish and onions. And they was like, smell your breath. It might be. She was like, oh, yeah, that's my shit. It's like most people can tell you what you're doing wrong, but they don't even know when their own breath stink, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
damn,
people
that's
crazy.
some real shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to add that to the quote line.
Clip.
Facts.
Clip repost.
I'll tag you in it too.
Nah, we're gonna put it up. I'm gonna put I'm gonna take a picture like Martin Luther King, and I'm gonna grade that hoe out, and then we just gonna put the quote like right on my shirt or something.
You gotta put it on the MLK said it.
Yeah. You're the eyes of the angel. We gonna put that song behind it. We gonna say niggas can tell you when your shit stink, but they don't know when their own breath stink or something, whatever.
Something like that.
Something like
End
that.
quote.
End quote. Scene.
Damn, I did this hoe with socks on. Golly, I'm ashy.
Light skinned people don't get ashy.
You just white.
Light skinned people don't get traditionally ashy.
I'm white.
Yeah,
This
actually,
is horrible.
I definitely don't. I don't wear lotion. Fun fact.
Lotion nowhere. Have you ever gotten a Brazilian facial where they like put the wax on your face and rip your hair out?
No, but I did it on my chest, and I respect women so much more. Because it was supposed to be like my chest and my stomach. My ex was just signing me up. She was like, "Yeah, just try it or whatever," and I was like, "All right."
She called you a hairy man.
Probably. She's right.
And they got off
She
that
hated
table
you.
and said, I don't even like her no more.
Almost exactly what I was like. You know what? Obviously, you don't like me. Just tell me you want to break up with me because that hurt. Like, I didn't even finish the whole thing. It was like just my chest. I was like, all right.
You got like how many pieces you got done before you got up?
3, maybe 4. I was like, yo.
You wasted that girl money.
I did.
And didn't even let them do the stomach.
I was like, that's cool.
Didn't even
Like,
give her a second chance.
You know, I'll do my own shape it is what I'm trying to say. Because that, I can't believe y'all do that on like a monthly, weekly, however much basis. Because that was crazy.
It's hot. You get your tolerance up after
That
a while.
shit funny.
Nah, she was
No,
like,
you don't.
She's
Yes,
like,
you
you're my loudest client. That's what the lady said.
It's like you took
You
it like
being
a
a
bitch.
Hey, I was like, you know what? You're right. So you can stop right there. I'm good. You won't see me anymore, but that's fine.
That's funny.
They did that, and then actually, my mom was just talking about. I got her a nail spa for Christmas, and I was like, you know, my dad. I was like, I mean, you can go or whatever. And they was talking about the old generation, like, oh, nah, nail spa, it's too manly, bro. I went one time, I never go back again.
They be hurting my feet.
So you don't self-care.
Nah, I mean, I get a haircut, I do my beard,
That's it. What's your self-care
wash
routine?
my face.
You know my self-care routine. Why is you acting like we don't live together?
Cause
I be trying to have a self-care routine, and I'm growing it as I get older.
What is it now? I gotta hear it.
So I just started washing my face. No, I was.
I feel like
Like,
these seasons like
I
these
definitely
seasons like
just.
sitting in the shower for a long time with the water running. That's just self-care.
That's definitely just a part of my shit. I'm a long bath taker. I'm a I don't know. What's my self-care routine?
I
I just got regular shit. I use fucking chapstick. I spray cologne on. I wash my face in the shower. I don't know. I heard a lot of niggas is dirty. They just let the water run down their ass crack instead of like soap and a rag or something like that. And if you even still got shit in your ass crack once you get in the shower, like you nasty kind of. Like you gross. Wipe your ass before you get in the shower. You nasty heathens. Like I don't know why people crazy like that.
Oh man, that sounds personal. Somebody you know.
Nah, that's like been the thing.
it's been a trend.
It's like a TikTok thing where like girls be coming out like, yeah, I talked to this nigga who booty stank or something like that, and it's like,
Damn.
They be talking about it though.
niggas be stanky booty.
I just didn't like when I went to go get was it pedicure? Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just didn't like how she brought out this cheese grater.
That shit is regular to
So
me.
that just means you got crusty feet.
It was just, I mean, you know, that's the one place I do put lotion on now.
The
But
one-
they was talking about me in Chinese or Vietnamese.
They talk about all black people feet in Chinese up there.
You don't know if they was even talking about you.
Nah.
She
Putting
was
that
sitting up
order
there.
in.
Nah, she was definitely talking about me.
She was sitting up there complaining about her nigga back at home, and you was just internalizing that hate.
They talk about my feet.
Right.
Oh my god.
Because my feet are ugly. So, but now, you know, I got to get them racked right.
So you can't sell feet pics.
My shit is
Definitely not.
when they be up there, they be like pinching, like everything just feel like they finna chop off my toe. Like they be rough as hell. Last time I think my shit was bleeding for like 2 days after I left up there, and
It
I
hurts
really
to
had
be
to
good.
take a little break.
I haven't been to nail shop in like 4 months. They be too much for me.
They be trying to overdo a nigga cuticles. Like my feet do not need to be that cute. Man, chill out. You is chopping off. That is real finger meat, right?
Finger meat.
They try to make it look perfectly symmetrical. And all
Like, you is
that.
chopping off that's my skin.
That part got color in there.
Yeah, that's melanin. That is not no cuticle no more.
Nah, I think the main thing is like, for me, I'm trying to take care of myself this year. Like that's like my goal, like for real, for real. When I say that, I mean I want to get my teeth done. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to, like, in the gym in a consistent way is the thing. It's easy to like fall off.
I hate when people say get in the gym consistently because it's like building. It's like a lessons type thing. So you want to like be in the gym consistently, but you want to be just able to do self shit. Like you could go to the gym to make sure you can carry all your groceries up the stairs in one trip or something. It should be like useful gym stuff. It don't really got to be consistent as much as like you developing tools for life type shit.
I just want to like look good, but be healthy in a way that's like, all right. You know,
I feel like you really know. Like I feel like being healthy is like because like people be dying every day by like senseless things. So,
healthy
like, you can
is
be the healthiest, the most
finances, mind,
all
body,
of that. But like
eating.
If it's your card to get pulled, it's your card to get pulled.
But that's why I don't want to be like a bodybuilder or anything like that. Like that's not my goal. Because like you said, I feel like that's overdoing it, and you can just be gone.
Or like it just already passed you now. Like you ain't getting back to that level. So you got to be who you gonna be. And then just be as healthy as you're going to be, or the healthiest version of yourself.
I just want to feel good and look good. That's it.
Yeah. Like, stop drinking alcohol then.
Yeah.
No.
Well, kind of.
Sleep 8 hours a day.
Yeah. Like,
don't look at your phone all day because your neck going to get that thing in the back.
Or stretch in the morning every day.
That's the big one.
Like,
that's the one I need to add to my routine.
You don't got to lift heavy things all the time.
Right.
Even though that's what I like doing. You feel me? Like, I understand
or don't make cookies before every podcast.
No, I gotta have a cookie.
Yeah, I think you need to continue that trend. As I said, you don't want to go too far to the right.
You don't even need to be a bodybuilder.
Enjoy a
the
little
bitches
bit.
don't even like the bodybuilders. They like cookies.
Like the dudes with
Speaking
money.
of cookies, I made spaghetti. So I think that's gonna be our after podcast meal. It's gonna be some spaghetti.
You know, I'm country. I'm gonna eat whatever you put on the plate.
Same. But we ready to eat? Are we about to eat?
I think
we could definitely go eat. That was 2 hours, so we crashed it.
Damn.
Hey, this is the Mickey and DC podcast.
And we got
Adam here, aka Mr. Payne. That's my new nickname.
That's your old nickname that you created.
You
for
cannot
yourself.
give yourself a nickname.
Yes, you can.
I appreciate y'all having me though. It was a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, it was a vibe.
For sure. Thank y'all for listening. Like, subscribe, comment. If you want to be interactive with the podcast,
the Mickey and DC.
slide in our comments.
We're gonna put it right there. And then click over here for episodes that you haven't seen already.
This is Mickey from the Mickey and DC podcast, Mickey and DC show, and we out. What's up, y'all? It's Mickey from the Mickey and DC show. Go ahead and like and subscribe and follow us on everything. HTX Mickey and Break It Down DC.